It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV. Welcome to the countdown to tip-off.
Thursday night edition of the Friday Night Showcase. We're here at the building that Barnes built, brand new arena basketball for Ames, but this is a old rivalry. Tonight we start with the 88th matchup in the history of Ames and Marshalltown. Last year Marshalltown got their first win here in Ames against the Ames Little Cyclone women since 2005. I'm joined with the resident KFJB-TV eye candy, Brandon Lewis, along with, of course, Dylan Doe. Brandon, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, along with what are you looking forward to tonight here in Ames?
Well, Dylan, I love basketball. I thought I'd bring it back.
Bill, there's always
room for Bill Walton in the broadcast.
I assume he's watching, so Bill will always have the giant Jif peanut butter for you. We can put a magic rug in the back, and we can have as many weird references as you want, but until you come...
I love people with hair.
We got Brandon Lewis here.
I love water. Anyway, looking forward to this one here tonight. It should be a good matchup between two teams that are really trying to build their way back up to some level of prominence. Ames kind of a year ahead of Marshalltown in that process, as they have a few more experienced ladies, but I think it'll be really interesting to see how this one goes tonight. It's going to be a good test. You and I haven't got together for a game for girls basketball since Tama, so it'll be a good one and a fun one here tonight, Dylan. Yeah, it really will. We have now not the 4 freshmen, but 5 freshmen. Marshalltown continually growing. We're going to have a good one here tonight. And when we come back, Brandon will have the Brown Shoe Fit key area matchups, and you're watching on KFJB-TV.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com. Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines. How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back here at Ames. Tonight, we're going to take a look at the key matchups from around the area. A lot of those games will make you hit the table with excitement, and they're brought to you by Brown Shoe Fit in Marshalltown. Brandon,
Well, we got some eye candy around the girls' state basketball in 5A. Fort Dodge makes the trip to Sioux City East High School tonight. Sioux City East 14th in the state. They're 6-1 overall. 5-2 is Fort Dodge. That'll be an interesting one between two pretty solid girls' basketball teams. One from Central Iowa and one from Western Iowa. Also, Sioux City North and Siouxland Christian here tonight. Also, another ranked matchup, Iowa City West and number 1 Xavier here tonight. They're 9-1 on the season in 5A. Bellevue West is up on top of Council Bluffs Lincoln right now, 10-8. So anyway, a couple of matchups to keep your eye on there. Fort Dodge, the interesting note on that, they were supposed to play at Marshalltown a couple weeks ago. That game was canceled because, well, school was canceled due to illness in the school district. And so that game will be made up on January 16th. That will be a girls-boys doubleheader, and you'll see that one live right here on KFJB-TV, Dylan.
And those were your key area matchups. Brown Shoe Fit with a wide variety of top-quality shoes.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top-quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back here on the Thursday night edition of the Friday Night Showcase. Brandon Lewis is going to have her Bruin Manufacturing scouting report.
Well, when it's Thursday, it's really Friday, if you really think about it, Dylan. And so this one, a little bit earlier for the Marshalltown Bobcats. They played on Tuesday night, of course, on the road at North. Deflating loss a little bit on Tuesday night. And so look at the bounce back. I guess the best thing for a recipe for success is to just clear your mind, move on, get a day of practice in, and you're right back to it with a rivalry game on Highway 30. So this one, you shouldn't need a whole lot from Brian Murphy to get you pumped up for this one. It was a game in last year where they came in here, they got their first victory against the Ames Little Cyclones since 2005, a very meaningful only victory of the season last year. So meant a lot to get that one. It'll mean a lot to get their second victory of the season after defeating East earlier this season. The Ames Little Cyclones, meanwhile, they're 2-6. They're trying to build back their program with a whole host of players. They've got Anissa Percival, who scores 10 points per game. She's a sophomore at 5'9", but there's that youth again. A lot of the points coming from some of the younger players. Carson Pankinen, 6.6 points per game, a 5'7" sophomore behind head coach Cole Cook. So when you look at the Ames Little Cyclones, they play two very similar styles, as head coach Brian Murphy alluded to with us last night on Bobcat Live. It's join us coming up Thursday for that. But it's two similar styles. They both want to do the same thing. They both want to get it into their post players. They both want to rebound. They both want to not turn it over and take care of the fundamentals. That's the thing about Marshalltown Bobcats. They're going to have to play a clean game here tonight, or the Ames Little Cyclones will run away with it here on the road.
And that was the Bruin Manufacturing scouting report for the Ames Little Cyclones. When we come back, we'll have more on the pregame show here on KFJB-TV.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown. With their 2 full-swing simulators, anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at our indoor golf simulator. With 80-plus golf courses to choose from, visit wanderingcreekgolf.com for more information.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
It's our Cat Connection on KFJB-TV, all brought to you by Top Crafters, Dale and Houston, Junior Ford, right? I mean, kind of that forward center spot right there, a little bit hybrid. When you play with some of the guards, we've seen Carter Giannetto, Trayshawn Brooks. Boy, it just seems like all the guys kind of on the same page this year as far as what you want to do offensively. Where do you see it in your mind as far as how the offense is executing?
We're all together. If I set a screen, Trey knows, set his own pace. If I'm open, he sees it. If they see me in the post, they know. If they see my numbers, they throw it. They're really good at, just seeing the whole floor and getting the offense going.
This mix of guys, a pretty competitive group of guys as far as seniors and juniors. We've seen in the past a lot of freshmen, sophomores, but, a junior and senior lineup, I can only imagine that helps with your guys' experience and knowing and playing with each other for a few years out there on the floor.
Yeah, it definitely does. More experience makes us a tougher team to beat.
Over your career, we've seen you on the football field take steps forward, and even on the basketball side now coming into this one. Where do you think your game has most improved over the past year?
Really just communicating on defense. I really struggled with defense freshman year. Offense hasn't really been a problem. Just mostly defense, communicating on the floor, being in help, moving my feet more. Last year I really kind of struggled with that too, averaging 3-4 fouls.
We recently talked with you, and I know you mentioned, hey, we have a goal of getting to Wells Fargo Arena, getting to the state tournament. What do you think, though, it's going to take to get there?
Communication, defense, talking on defense, talking on offense too. Just really being one team. That's really all.
That's simple, huh? But some teams find it hard to do on the communication piece, and the successful ones are always that way, so always good to hear. Of course, last question for you, Dalen. When you look at this roster and some of the guys coming off the bench, and not only the starting five, but it seems like a fairly deep team. You think it's a deeper team than it was last year?
Yeah, most definitely. We have guys that can compete, guys that can help us get better in practice. They can come off the bench, get us going, stay fired up for us. And,
good luck the rest of the season, Dalen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Dalen Houston, Marshalltown Bobcat. That is our Cat Connection today. All brought to you by Top Crafters, providing all of Central Iowa with quality countertops and service for decades. This is Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV.
Are you looking for an affordable way to update the look of your shower or vanity top? At Top Crafters, we offer more than just countertops. The possibilities are endless with custom and standard shower bases and panels. Wilson Art's innovative wall panel system and the Onyx collection both make custom showers easy. These systems are beautiful, durable, and made in the USA. Top Crafters also has a huge selection of laminate, solid surface, quartz, and granite. For your next project, stop into our showroom at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, LennoxECU.com, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Marshalltown, more than ever. Assured Partners, power through partnership. Legends American Grill, Marshalltown Steakhouse. Jensen Ford, with you every mile along the way.
All right, welcome back into the countdown to tip-off. Now time for our Iowa Kitchen Company pregame interview. Coach Murphy, we're here in Ames, new facilities, old rivalry. What are you looking forward to tonight?
This is a game where both of us stack up pretty similarly statistically. We split the season or split the matchup last year, so obviously we're looking to jump on them like we did early, but also recognizing we've got a different team this year, and we've got to make sure that we come out with a really mature mindset regardless of what happens in the game. We got to make sure we're keeping our intensity and physicality throughout.
Yeah, and last year in that victory here at Ames, it was led by Sophie Yunkin and her 15 points. She's gone to graduation. But Anissa Percival, who was a freshman last year for Ames, is now kind of leading them in a lot of different things. Can you tell Bobcat fans a little bit about Anissa Percival's game?
Yeah, she's a really solid ball handler. She drives hard to the rim. She's honestly her biggest threat is where she turns defense into offense. They put her at the top of kind of that 1-3-1 half-court trap they like to do, and she gets a lot of her offense off transition buckets. So we got to make sure we take care of the ball at one end so we don't gift her with easy points at the other end.
And as we talked last night on Bobcat Live about that poise. With poise here tonight, what do the Bobcats have to do to come out of here again with the second win in 2 years in a row here in Ames?
Ultimately what we've got to make sure is that any choice that we make is dictated by what we want to do as a team. I think too often we allow the defenses to make us decide what we're going to do, and we've got to make sure that we're attacking, creating, and then taking the best shot we can in every possession, not settling for ones that are kind of rushed or maybe off balance, taking the best shot we can, staying aggressive, and making sure that we are setting the tone both offensively and defensively.
Thank you very much, Coach Murphy, and good luck tonight. And the Iowa Kitchen Company of Marshalltown. Let us design your dream space today with quality cabinetry and endless designs and styles to choose from. And we'll be right back with the starting lineups.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And welcome back to the Thursday night edition of the Friday Showcase. Highway 30 rivalry. Marshalltown Bobcats, Ames Little Cyclones, and we'll start it off with the home team starting lineup from Ames. Number 3, Carson Pankinen. Pankinen's averaging 6.6 points per game, about a rebound and a half, shooting 33% from the three-point land. Anissa Percival, you talked about that earlier, Brandon. She's kind of the straw that stirs the drink. She averages 10.3 points per game, 4 rebounds, shooting almost 30% from 3. The sophomore is what makes this Ames Little Cyclones team go. And then it's Haley Prakashan, 5'6" junior, averaging just over a point, almost 3 rebounds. Really, she does a lot of her work away from the stat sheet. And then actually last year's leading returning scorer, Morgan Wall, the 6-foot junior, averaged 6 points a game last year. She's averaging 4.5 here this year, 4 rebounds, shooting just around 20%. Not really found her shooting stroke yet. And then you get Abby McGuire, another 6-foot junior. The woman in the middle, number 34, just over 3.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and shooting about 20% from 3, so she can step out a little bit. But that'll do it for the Ames Little Cyclones. And then we look at the Bobcats. The hometown fam, even on the road, this is the team that's really seemingly coming together. As you look at them, it all starts and ebbs and flows with Sarah Huffman. Huffman averaging just under 7 points per game, about 4.5 rebounds, and just over a steal. Aubrey Tejada, another junior. She, again, much like on the Ames side does with Prakashan, doesn't do a lot of her stat filling on the stat sheet. She's just a hustle player. Then you have Aniston Borsch. Aniston Borsch will have the ball quite a bit, but really her big stat comes on the defensive side, averaging about a steal and a half a game. Amaya Moore, team leader, rebounder, almost 5 a game, and she's really grown in her, jumping up to almost 40% field goal shooting. And then the freshman person in the middle is Sydney Capeus, 6 points per game, about 3.5 rebounds, and shooting almost 60% from the free throw line. When we come back, we will be ready for tip-off here on Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
blockbuster season. The home for Bobcat athletics for 100 years. It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
And welcome back, and please enjoy the rendition of the national anthem. To Harrison Barnes Gym here at Ames High School. I'm Dylan Doze, along with my sidekick here tonight, Brandon Lewis. Brandon, what are you looking forward to as we're getting real close to tip-off?
Well, head coach Brian Murphy and his squad, as they huddle out there, as you see here on KFJB-TV, you just got to start off good.
Yep.
You know, hopefully you win that opening tip. Get yourself going, get an early bucket, get a little bit of momentum and some confidence. Got to bounce back from a loss on Tuesday night on the road at Des Moines North. And, of course, this game means a lot to both these teams. In a rivalry game, it's one of those ones where, hey, you take care of business here tonight. Maybe propel yourself down the line here in the second half of the season.
Yeah, we're back here, and you know what? Ames is coming off a big break. They have not played this side of 2023.
2.5 weeks for them. They've been off.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
And you have Anissa Percival will jump with Amaya Moore, the junior jumping with the sophomore, and here it comes. Amaya gets a tip, but it's going to go Ames' way. Ames sets up. And actually, Natalia Frisk is going to start here tonight for the Little Cyclones. Frisk drops it down to Wall. Wall puts it up and in, and that's a quick 2 for Morgan Wall.
Yeah, that's one thing. Bobcats got to get a hand in the face. Aniston Borsch has got to get a hand up sooner to try to get in the eye of the shooter right there, because that was just a good baseline jump. And here the time runs out on him. 10 seconds. Backcourt violation on the Cats. Early turnover, not what you want on your first possession.
Not at all, and they looked lost that Ames was going to press. I have watched Ames for 3 years. You know what I've seen Ames do for 3 years? A lot of pressing. So Bobcats really need to get that in, locked down.
When you got small guards, why not, right? I mean, that's an advantage for you to try to get some extra possessions if you're tossing out a smaller lineup.
Yep. Bobcats are in a 2-3 zone. Frisk out top to Pankinen, back to Frisk. Frisk lines up a 3, back iron, no good, doesn't get anything. And Huffman with another rebound, puts it up to Moore. Moore takes it into the lane. Percival blocks it out of bounds, but good eyes by the point guard, the junior point guard, ripping it off the rim and looking ahead to Amaya Moore.
Boy, Percival came from behind the sophomore with a great play. Amaya's got to make that move a little bit more with urgency.
Kick out to Moore, top of the key, gets Huffman, pump fake, but cut off by Pankinen. Gets Amaya Moore, ducks in to Kapayu. Kapayu, bully ball, up, off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to go to Abby McGuire, and here come the Little Cyclones. Pankinen, left-handed dribble across the timeline. Frisk, guarded closely by Borsch. Dribble drives back down to McGuire. McGuire is going to be fouled. And they're going to call that foul on. That is going to be on the freshman, Sydney Kapayu, her first foul of the night. McGuire's going to inbound it underneath. Frisk gets it in the near corner. Top of the key to Percival, swings it over back to McGuire. Pankinen guarded closely by Huffman. Drops it inside to McGuire, who was open but didn't look to shoot. Percival lines up a three. Back iron, no good. It's going to be off a wall and go to the Bobcats.
Bobcats got bailed out there with that ball going out of bounds because nobody was boxing out inside, and they just slapped at it. And, boy, I tell you what, early on here, Ames, good ball movement. They're beating that 2-3 zone defense. Cats got to figure it out because they left a wide-open three that, you do that against a ranked opponent, they're going to knock that down every time.
And Tejada there runs away from the pass instead of meeting the pass. Another turnover. Oh, Wall traveled, no call. And it's going to be actually going to save it. Frisk gets it in the corner. McGuire rips through, passes it to Percival. Bodied up by Borsch, and she's going to be called for the foul.
Well, some adversity early, Dylan. I mean, I know it's only 2-0, but it's been all Ames.
Yeah, it's been Bobcats look a little bit sloppy. They look like the ones that haven't played since December, while Ames looks, and right as we say that, it goes right through the hands, an unforced turnover.
Right on cue to show you otherwise, Dylan.
One of the things we saw last time the Bobcats inbounders bringing Capeyu up is the forward actually handles the ball pretty well, and she can actually help in that press breaker. Borsch gets it across the timeline, and then a lazy, poorly placed pass turns it over again. Bobcats with 3 turnovers, no points, down 2-0. Frisk gets it into the corner. Wall isn't shy, and she launches one out, and it rims off, and actually Pankinen's able to track it down. Pankinen, the sophomore, gets a McGuire, the junior. Wall, a nice little head hesitation, but no good. McGuire gets a rebound, and it's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Little Cyclones.
Moore's got to get a better job of using her body and positioning. Inside, she got beat right there. There's no reason Sarah Huffman, of all people, coming from behind to block that shot right there. So Bobcats just got to do a better job defensively to get yourself between the bucket and the defender.
Yeah, you got to get one and done every single time. Huffman gets it over to Borsch. Bobcats setting it up. Borsch, nice little crossover, gets in the lane, and it gets blocked by a trio of Cyclones. And here comes Pankinen, looks ahead to Percival. Percival drops it down. Nice block by Amaya. Amaya's able to get it and wants to get rid of a little bit of hot potato there. So the 5'8 freshman, Capeyu, will bring it up. She should take McGuire right to the hole.
Got to be a little more ready right there by Aniston. Borsch be ready for that pass to come her way. But, early on, just a little hesitancy for the Cats.
And quickly, the freshman Kinsley Bowie, who has grown not just in field goal percentage and everything, but really I think Brian Murphy has talked a lot about her confidence. Huffman off the glass, no good. Rebound Pankinen, but Moore knocks it off her thigh and is able to get the turnover. So here we got Moore, gets a steal, gets a block. Nice job by the junior. Kinsley Bowie's going to inbound it from underneath the basket. Bobcats have Capeyu, Huffman. They have Bowie along with Tejada and Maya Moore. Capeyu gets inside. Nice job, and then throws it out of bounds. If you're right there, just take it up and see if you can get a foul. All right, for the Ames Little Cyclones, substitution is Jada Britton. We're going to get a timeout, 30-second one. We'll take 30 seconds with them. You're watching the Bobcats against the Little Cyclones here on KFJB-TV.
Equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Hey Bobcat Nation, my name is Tanya Mora and you're watching KFJB-TV.
Welcome back here to Harrison Barnes Court. Bobcats find themselves down 2-0. 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter, 4.5 remaining. Bobcats have Kinsley Bowie, Aubrey Tejada, Maya Moore, Sarah Huffman, and Sydney Capeyu. And they're going to call 3 seconds.
3 seconds, all right.
3 seconds on Jada Britton, the 5'9 sophomore.
Go either way on that call, but Bobcats did a nice job to get a tie-up. Seeing a little more aggressiveness. They got to do that. They got to get it into the front court here, though.
Nice job by Tejada. Ellie Hughes for the Bobcats, waiting to check in at the next dead ball, and then just a bad pass by Moore, picked off by Frisk, who takes it inside. Tejada able to get back in position, and they're going to call a foul on Amaya Moore. And that is actually going to be called by Dante Terry. We have the ref card. It says it's not required but strongly encouraged. How often do we get these?
We never get these.
Never get these.
So it's the first time in probably 7 years I've got one of these.
First time in my 3 years. So
Dante Terry is living in Clive. He's at 14 West Street. You can write. No, I'm just kidding.
And the bucket for the Ames Little Cyclones makes it 4-0. Amaya Moore guarded by Percival. Moore gets it down low to the checked-in Ellie Hughes, and we are just not confident enough to shoot the basketball. Another turnovers by the Bobcats. Percival lines up a three. If anybody can't be left open, it's her, but his back iron no good. She gets her own rebound and pops it in. It's 6-0.
So, not enough hustle right there.
Full timeout for the Bobcats, full timeout for KFJB-TV. We'll be right back in the first quarter.
Businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
Hey Bobcats, it's Sydney Capello, and you're watching Marshalltown Girls Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Bobcats struggling early, down 6-0. I'm Dylan Doze along with Brandon Lewis. Brandon, why don't you fill out the referee card where we were talking about Dante, Clive's finest.
Jeff Osborne from Waukee and Chad Shellmeyer of Urbandale. And Dylan, I don't know if you know, but I was a baseball umpire and softball as well for about 4 or 5 years or so, and did basketball one season. And, it's a thankless job. It really, truthfully is. So thanks to Chad, Jeff, Dante for the job they do. And, if you want to be an official, ADs would love that.
Yeah.
They're always looking for officials these days.
Bobcats able to get it across. Little helter-skelter. Capello picks up her dribble, top of the key, throws it away. And here comes Frisk. Natalia Frisk, layup up and good. It's 8-0. Bobcats are just not handling the pressure. Gets it to Huffman, guarded by Pankinen. And they clear it. Huffman's able to quickly get it across. Drops down to Ellie Hughes, gets it blocked by Frisk. Little bit of a pump fake would be nice there.
Yeah, either a pump fake or go up real quick with that thing. You can't center and then, go up with it.
And a long three-point shot by Britton. No good. Rebound Huffman. She gets her second. Passes it up to Kinsley Bowie. Bowie steps in. Oh, I thought she might pull the three. Huffman gets it top of the free throw line to Amaya Moore, guarded closely by Britton. And they're going to call a travel.
Okay.
Freshman Georgia Jansen's in for Amaya Moore. And that's going to, for the Bobcats, be Sarah Huffman, Kinsley Bowie, Sydney Capello, Ellie Hughes, and Georgia Jansen. For the Ames Little Cyclones, it's going to be Abby McGuire, Anissa Percival. It's going to be Natalia Frisk, Jada Britton, and number 22, Haley Prakashan. Drops inside. Georgia Jansen's able to rip it away. Here comes Kinsley Bowie and the Bobcats. Far court, looking to set it up, get Capello in the short corner, guarded closely by McGuire. I'm telling you, Capello could put it on the rack and take her off the dribble. Bowie drop step hook shot, no good. Bobcats seem to be more hoping for a bucket than actually going for a bucket.
Yeah, I think Sydney Capello, you see it rebounding-wise, defensively, when she's posting up, she's still developing some of that skill.
Yep.
As, I think in a couple of years from now, I think she'll be taking it to other ladies in the paint, especially in the Iowa Alliance.
Nice drop step by Sarah Huffman off the back iron, no good. But what I like about Sarah, at least she had intent.
Yeah, correct. And we've seen her haul in a couple nice rebounds down low at her guard spot and things of that nature. I mean, it's just she's really, things are starting to really click for Sarah Huffman in her junior season, and hopefully things start to come up for others behind her.
Kinsley Bowie trying to say her arms were straight up. The law of science would say they weren't quite, but she picks up her foul. Bobcats are going to use this time with 1:25 left in the first for a couple substitutions. Aubrey Tejada, Anderson Borch are going to return to the game. So this is an interesting lineup. It's going to be Kinsley Bowie, Aniston Borch, Georgia Jansen, Ellie Hughes, and Aubrey Tejada. I haven't seen this lineup too much this year.
No. Love the size, though, especially from some of the younger ladies.
Yep. And Akaya Mosley for the Little Cyclones is also in, the freshman center. Borch is going to travel. That's her third turnover of the night.
What would Harrison Barnes say about traveling?
I don't know.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it? That's good advice. He's too busy lighting the beam in Sacramento. They're winning tons of games out there. That's going to be a push on Ellie Hughes.
I always thought it was interesting he chose North Carolina.
I don't think in Ames they use the word interesting. I think they use a different word.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
And that's interesting that Doug McDermott wasn't good enough to play for his dad at Iowa State. And then Harrison Barnes was too good to play for Iowa State, and they're both still in the NBA. It's crazy to me.
Are you taking shots at the Cyclones?
No.
I mean, Cyclone basketball back in that day was not what it is now.
Well, and the state of Iowa has that, and everybody goes back to, because it happened the same year, was you look at Rafe LaFrance, and then you look at Nick Collison, and then you look at the kid from Sioux City, and I'm totally blanking on his name, and he
went to Kansas.
Yes,
so.
He went to Kansas. He and Collison both went.
Yeah.
And played for the Bulls for a long time.
Yes. Oh, man, I could see him.
Yeah, I can see his glasses and everything.
Can't think of him.
30 seconds left. Bobcats down 8-0. This was not the start the Bobcats wanted. Stepping right into a three for Frisk, but no good. And really, if Ames had hit anything from the outside, I'm not quite sure why they don't attack every time down. Tejada pump fake. Georgia Jansen for three, lines it up. Rims out, no good, and it's going to be off of the Bobcats, and it's going to go Little Cyclones' way. And with 8.8 seconds to go, and I know people are watching YouTube right now yelling the name of the player at us. His dad even coached in Sioux City. And shot at the end, up, no good, and that'll do it for the first quarter. When we come back, Bobcats down 0-8 here at Harrison Barnes Court. We'll be back with the second quarter here on KFJB-TV. There it is.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Sarah Huffman, number 4, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
Welcome back to this Thursday edition of the Friday Night Showcase. As you see on the scoreboard, Bobcats down 8-0. What do the Bobcats need to do here in the second quarter?
First off, thanks to Zach texting me. I was looking it up, and I was like, oh, yeah, Kirk Heinrich, even though he spelled it wrong.
That's right, H-I-N.
I think we've seen a little more aggressiveness, but you need to turn that up like a big notch. I think that's a major thing kind of lacking right now. A little more intensity out there. Yep. You know, I'm fine if there's a turnover here and there, but as long as you're giving top-notch effort, you know.
Yep. And Coach we talked a little bit about poise as well. Tejada, it's going to be Capeu Tejada. It's going to be Amaya Moore Aniston Borsch and Sarah Huffman, starters back for the Bobcats. For the Little Cyclones, a foul just on Akeem Mosley, the senior 5'9" center. She is out there along with Morgan Wall, Natalia Frisk, Carson Pankinen, and Anissa Percival. Oh, my goodness. You've got to come to the basketball. Percival picks it off, and Maya Moore gets back in transition, and Percival misses. Oh, wow. And the foul is going to be on Mosley again. That will be her second foul.
Yeah, she came in there and she says, nuh-uh, this is my ball. And I believed her, but the official did not.
Like you and the mic. Says, that's my mic. I'm getting it. And I agree. Kapayu drop steps. Oh, my goodness. She had a clear lane and didn't look for it. It's going to be off a wall. Stay with the Bobcats.
Yeah, it's one of those things where sometimes when you get in a funk, everybody's in a funk. And right now, the biggest thing that can help the Bobcats is a bucket. And relieve some of that pressure of like, hey, we need something here.
I feel like I need Sydney to be selfish.
Yeah.
She gets into the post and looks to kick out, and I don't understand why. Just put it off the glass, go get it again.
Take it to him, you know what I mean?
Too late, but they kick it out to Sarah Huffman, gets it down to Moore. Moore drop steps on Percival, gets it off the glass. That's going to be a block, and it's going to be saved by Wall out to Frisk, and Pankinen gets a far side. Percival back to Pankinen, top of the key. Guarded closely by Amaya Moore, has 2 fouls. Britton throws it back out, just lobs it back out to reset. Bobcats still in a 1-2-2 zone with Moore at the top. Nice defense as Tejada's able to knock it away. Ames will inbound it from underneath the hoop.
Good job to slide down there to the block and keep that defense there and get yourself in between the player and the hoop like I mentioned earlier. Uh-oh.
Wall lines up that 3. It's going to be long, not drawing anything. Ames is not afraid to shoot the 3. So far it has not been to their favor as they're 0 from outside of the three-point line. Bobcats still scoreless with 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Moore takes it, kicks it back out to Capeyu. Capeyu from 18, off back iron, no good. Here comes Ames. She stepped in with confidence, and that's what I care about. It's going to be a travel. A little bit of a drive-by by the Bobcats flying by, and she had to rethink the shot and shuffled the shoes, and it's going to be Bobcats basketball.
Well, you get a good look at head coach Brian Murphy. That's the one thing. He's always so engaged with his team. It doesn't matter whether they're down or up. I mean, he's still giving that effort. You see right here he's going to put in a little bit of a line change.
Yeah, and that's what the Bobcats have been looking at all year is keeping a lot of, my goodness, another turnovers. Another turnover. Bobcats just cannot get anything going towards. It's a really frustrating night for Coach Murphy and the Bobcat women. McGuire kicks it out to Natalia Frisk. No good, but Britton got inside of Huffman, and McGuire's able to get the 4-footer to go. It's 10-0, 5.5 minutes to go.
All right, long hair don't care. Abby McGuire right there. I mean, that was just good. I mean, you're in position, you get the rebound, and she's got a nice little shooter's touch.
Yeah, just a nice little touch around the basket, and she's got that size to just shoot over top. It's going to be a foul on Pankinen. Call a hand check.
I want to see a screen set for Sarah, and she just takes it into the paint. You know, something's got to happen here.
Yeah, this is going to be a Maya Moore, Sarah Huffman, Millie Heitman for the first time tonight, Georgia Jansen, and Kinsley Bowie. When Bowie is out there, she plays a lot of that point guard role, allows Sarah to play off the ball a little bit more. And Millie Heitman travels.
Yeah, I think she kind of got a little bit bumped and slid, so sometimes you can't help that.
Yeah, Millie, as long as she is, she's not real sturdy, so a little bump can get her off her track there. Pankinen with a runner, no good. Off the front iron, Heitman's going to get the rebound, and she's going. And it's ripped away by the stronger, older Wall. And Pankinen brings it across the timeline. Down to Frisk. Frisk looks into McGuire, but kicks it back out. Bobcats stay in that 1-2-2 with Heitman at the front of that zone. Little jump shot corner, no good by Britton. Cleared by the Bobcats, and here comes number 4, junior Sarah Huffman. Huffman getting it to the top. Seemed to be a little miscommunication as Georgia Jansen loses it, but Huffman gets it back and then throws it away. And Huffman talking a little bit, I got shoved out of bounds, but no call. We don't know if that's Clive Urbandale or Waukee on our ref list, but Sarah did not appreciate one of them from the metro area. McGuire lines up the 18-footer, no good. Rebound, Britton. And for Bobcats, there was one little Cyclone, and there was a little Cyclone getting that rebound.
Yeah, Jada Britton, the sophomore, just showing, again, it just goes back to the physicality. And sometimes, maybe if that's not your personality, okay, but if you're going to play, you got to put it in your personality, at least on game days. Being a little more physical, challenging other players, and sometimes that just comes down to youth. As you gain confidence, you gain aggressiveness.
And then Kinsley Bowie just got her pocket picked by Britton. Britton's hustling. Bobcats, one thing they have done well on turnovers or transitions, they've gotten back and been able to stop a lot of transition buckets from happening. It could be much worse than 10-0. Going to do a warning. You don't see a lot of warnings
like
on live ball.
What's going on here? Yeah, usually it's something after a turnover or after a shot or something.
Yeah, that almost. And the lineup of 3 for Pankin and back iron, no good. Huffman, if I'm Cole Cook, I'm like, we are not shooting threes. Attack, attack, attack. Huffman gets past Pankin and then just stops.
She caught her footing. I think she might have got almost tripped. As I believe that was Morgan Wall. No relation to Morgan Wallen.
It's actually, they're going to call it on Pankinen, and I'm assuming that's a country artist if I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Drop down to Capeyu. Capeyu guarded by McGuire, now double teamed by Pankinen, ripped through, and McGuire just steals it from her.
It's just, very aggressive here. You got to like what you see out of Ames.
If that's off a basketball court, that's called bullying.
That is true.
Wall lines up a 3, no good. Georgia Jansen tracks it down, but is out of bounds. Going to stay with the Cyclones. 2:58 to go, 10-0. Here with 2:58 left to go in the first half, Bobcats just cannot get anything rolling. This offensively is probably the worst the Bobcats have looked all year.
Like I always say, like Limp Bizkit said, keep rolling.
That's right.
Once you get it rolling, though.
You've got to get that thing pushed downhill and then allow momentum to carry you forward.
Rolling.
So they're going to take a timeout. We'll take it with it and hope to get that ball starting to roll for the Bobcats. Bobcats down 10-0 with 2:53 left to go in the half. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
Hey Bobcat Nation, I'm Millie Heitman. You're watching KFJB-TV.
There's freshman Millie Heitman of the Bobcats. Bobcats find themselves in a hole. 10-0, 2:50 left to go here in the first half. I'm Dylan Doze along with Brandon Lewis. When he's not quoting musicians, he's doing color for Bobcat women's basketball here. See if the Bobcats can get rolling here. Maya Moore drops it to Huffman.
Yes.
Bucket. You just had to quote Limp Bizkit earlier. We would have been here. Bobcats starting to roll. It's 10-2.
Now can they keep it rolling?
Well, you got to listen to the music. Britton kicks it out gets it into McGuire. McGuire is able to reverse the ball to Prakashan, but she wasn't looking to shoot. Britton, great defense in that 1-2-2 by the Bobcats. Capeyu bodying up McGuire. Steal by Moore. Moore getting going. Prakashan's trying to trail her. And instead of just going with the fluid layup, she tried to do a jump stop. But Georgia Jansen, are they going to call a foul on Georgia?
They may. Yeah, it's shoulda, woulda, coulda there for Amaya Moore. But, yeah, if you are on a fast break, a one-on-one, take it.
If they are not in front of you, you've got to just go through it to the rack.
Power through, get that layup. Believe in yourself.
All right, again, Amaya Moore very aggressive on the front of that zone. She does have 2 fouls. They get it into that free throw lane, and there's Capeyu. And it's going to be a jump ball. That's Bobcat basketball. I wonder if Coach Murphy overheard you talking about just being more aggressive, because this Bobcat team looks much more aggressive since the last time out.
Yeah, I have seen that. It always, what I've noticed in the past under his leadership is that when you notice a subtle change sometimes. It's not a dramatic change, but a subtle change where there may be something said, hey, you got to do this, and the team does it, so he recognizes that well, but unfortunate turnover right there on that offensive possession.
And again, the bugaboo for the Bobcats are unforced turnovers. Bobcats have not really struggled a ton with the pressure outside of the first couple minutes of that first half, but just tons of unforced turnovers. McGuire elbowed her way to a turnaround, and there's Capeyu cleaning up the glass with 1:15 left to go. Huffman, straight line drive, gets past, bucket, and the foul. Huffman's going to go for the old-fashioned three-point play. Bobcats down 10-4. Great drive by the junior.
Yeah, great job right there. And knock this down and make this thing interesting right before the break.
As poorly as the Bobcats have been offensively, they're down 6. Free throws up, back iron, no good. Rebound's going to be ripped out by McGuire, and here comes Prakashan, but the Bobcats able to rip it away by Georgia Jansen. Ooh, thought she traveled, but no call. Borsch gets it, lines up a 3, front iron, no good. Rebound, McGuire. I'll tell you, she's got about everything on the defensive glass. She is shutting down second chance opportunities for the Bobcats. Prakashan gets it, top of the key. McGuire rips through, kicks out to a wide open Frisk for 3 ball. Back iron, no good. Percival gets the rebound and kind of lays it up soft and gets nothing. Huffman gets a rebound. 35 seconds left to go, about a 3-second
Make it
difference.
Count.
Huffman goes right back to the rack off the glass, no good. And I think she stepped wrong. Huffman's limping a little bit. Britton gets it over to McGuire. McGuire off the glass. Great job by Britton finding the wide open. And Borsch has got to realize she's got to be quick with it.
Time's ticking.
And then she just threw it out of bounds.
Trying to do a no-look pass. It's got to be a little more fundamental than that.
Yeah, it's 9.2 seconds to go, 12-4. Ellie Hughes is going to come in. Millie Heitman is going to come in. And Sarah Huffman's going to come out. I think she tweaked her ankle. And it looks like, I believe, Aniston, nope, they got him off. It's going to be Borsch, Moore, Hughes, Heitman, and Capeyu. Drop down, great block by Amaya Moore. 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds to go. Jump ball will stay with the little Cyclones. Great job. Amaya Moore came over with her 3rd block of the first half. Bobcats down 12-4, 4 seconds left to go here in the first half. Drops it out to Prakashan, to Percival, double team. Throws up a 3, double team 3 before the half. It's 15-4.
That is a dagger. That is a dagger right before the break, and just that defensive hustle out there. So an 11-point lead for Ames at the break, and boy, they just keep finding answers.
Yeah, Bobcats trim the lead, and Ames able to expand it out to 11. When we come back with the halftime report, we'll have updates from the key area matchups, and we'll look forward to the score sheet from the first half. You're watching Bobcats basketball in the Highway 30 rivalry on KFJB-TV.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
And we're back here at the Harrison Barnes Gymnasium and Court. Brand new facility. It's very interesting, almost like Nevada or New Mexico in the pit. You walk in at ground level and then you step down into the gym, similar to Carver Hawkeye Arena as well. Nice facility, beautiful, and when you have some NBA players tend to have some pockets, and it's nice to see Harrison Barnes giving back to his alma mater at this facility. Bobcats find themselves down big here in this Highway 30 rivalry, the 88th installment as the Ames Little Cyclones 15, your Marshalltown Bobcats 4. Bobcats were much more aggressive in that last 3 minutes of the first half, where they picked up all 4 points, and all of them coming from junior guard Sarah Huffman. Now on the flip side with the Ames Little Cyclones, they were 0 for 10 from threes until 3 seconds left to go as the final shot double-teamed. Denisa Percival hit a three, and she leads the Little Cyclones with 5 points. Natalia Frisk, a freshman guard, scored 2. Carson Pankinen, a sophomore guard, scored 2. Morgan Wall, last year's leading scorer, returning the junior, scored 2 points. And then the lady in the middle, Abby McGuire, did a great job on the glass and also had 4 points. And that will make it 15-4. And when we come back, we will look at the area matchups and get you some scoreboard updates along with the Ken's transmission change for the second half. You're watching the Halftime Report here on KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
All right, welcome back here to Ames. Here at halftime, Bobcats find themselves down 15-4, and it's time for the regional scoreboard update, brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. Those games that Brandon mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, we do not have updates for those, but I'll give you a couple area matchups. Colonesco finds themselves down to Madrid 24-11 at halftime, and then Des Moines Christian number 8 is up on Earlham at halftime 23-18. And that was your regional scoreboard update. When we come back, we will have the Ken transmission key adjustment for the second half.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back. We're now time for our Ken's transmission halftime adjustments. It's as simple as poise and intensity. Coach has talked about it all year. Really, the Bobcats didn't really bring any form of intensity until those last 3 minutes. And really, you got to build upon that aggressive intensity by Sarah Huffman. If the Bobcats can do that, shut down Ames, Bobcats may have a shot here in the second half to pick up win number 2. If not, Ames is well on their way to the 3rd victory of the year. So as we go, stats and halftime adjustments presented by Ken's Transmission, your family-owned transmission experts. When we come back, we will have the second half for you on the Highway 30 rivalry on KFJB-TV.
Ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly and routine maintenance, repair, and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service you can trust, Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Ensign Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Hey Bobcat Nation, it's Lainey Danielson, number 5, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
And welcome back here at Harrison Barnes Gymnasium and Court here in Ames High School. Brand new high school, brand new facility. Same broadcast team, Dylan Does along with Brandon Lewis. Brandon, you were doing some calisthenics at halftime, chasing down, doing a little bit of apple picking, if we would. Talking to
head coach
Head coach, how's he feeling down there?
I think they're doing good. Probably a little bit of nerves here tonight. This is last night I mentioned it on Bobcat Live. Say what you want. They're 3-4 heading into this one, but this is a measuring stick game. It's always a measuring stick game for both squads. And tonight we'll find out who comes out on top, obviously, but we'll really see if the Bobcats are truly for real.
Yep.
And as I was coming back out, the official said, I thought I wouldn't put our address on there. And he was making a joke, but I thought somebody texted him that they were listening. I was like, oh, gosh. Anyway, a good group of guys.
Yeah.
And anyway.
They've called a good game.
Yeah, they have. They have.
Bobcats have it. Borsch, it's going to be Borsch, Huffman, Capeyu, Tejada, and Amaya Moore. Same starters as the first. Same as well for the Ames Little Cyclones. Capeyu hands it off to Borsch. Gets caught up and just throws it right. I'm not quite sure who she was looking at because it was all white jerseys. Pankin into Percival, who walked, no call.
She did, yep.
Rims off Capeyu with a big rebound.
Go.
And Percival swatted away, and Capeyu was able to stop, drop, and roll for the fire and a near turnover.
I was just saying the same thing.
She put the flames out and the possession out for the Little Cyclones. Tejada gets it in the corner. A runner blocked by Pankin, and I'm telling you, 18-foot runners, if you're in the NBA or you're in high school, are not good things to really end possessions with. Percival gets it, guarded closely by the tenacious Sarah Huffman. Ames pulls it back out. Bobcats again are in that 1-2-2. Drops out to Wall, kicks it out to Frisk, to Percival in the corner, 3-ball. No air. I'm telling you, she is probably 1 of 7 from 3. I don't understand that you've got a comfortable lead. Pour it on, and Borsch takes about a 20-footer with both feet on the line. No good. She has been close on both of her jump shots here tonight.
I thought that was on line, but pretty good look, but unfortunately not able to get it.
Amaya Moore able to get into the passing lane and divert that pass into the out of bounds. It's going to stay with Ames. Actually, Sarah about stole a possession. The ref pointed to Ames. Sarah took it like it was her basketball. Percival was like, what's going on, but didn't say anything. And finally, right as she passes it in. Oh, again, unforced error.
Yeah.
Frisk went go-go gadget arms, and it did not engage. Bobcats get a gimme. Can they cut into this 11-point lead with 6 minutes to go here in the third? Do you have any Limp Bizkit lyrics you could quote right now?
I did it all for the Bobcats. Yeah, the Bobcats. Yeah. So we're going to come out here and give extraordinary effort.
I like it.
Extraordinary effort. I was trying to say it like.
Yep. It was good. Okay. You can say extraordinary either way, too. Okay. So it works grammatically even.
All right.
Merriam-Webster would be proud. All right. Drops it in. Great hustle by Huffman. Pankinen gets her drive cut off. Percival, great job by the Bobcats, cutting off drives. Wall lines up a 20-footer no rainbow connection. Bobcats clear it. Huffman bumped by Percival, no call. Percival's gotten away with a few things. Capeyu, about 16 feet out, reverses out, kicks it to Huffman. Huffman bounce pass to Tejada. She's kind of in no woman's land there. Gets it into the corner and going to end up calling a foul on Pankinen.
Just out of control. You can see it almost a little bit, even on Aubrey Tejada right there. It just not kind of get themselves backed into the corner right there, so to speak. And, and then it's like, what do we do now?
Exactly.
And there's not a lot of intentionality right now sometimes when you get in that mode. And it's tough to get out of that, especially when you're down on the clock like this.
Capeyu was Prakashan. She came and stole it, took the cookie from the cookie jar, and here comes the Little Cyclones. And it looked like Tejada tweaked her ankle on that as well, as quickly Ellie Hughes comes in for her. McGuire kicks it out to Wall. Wall lines up a 3, front iron, no good. Percival, Hughes blocked her out but didn't go after the basketball. Banked in by McGuire. She's got a half dozen. 17-4.
You get an offensive rebound off of a shot they probably should have made. I mean, they've had a lot of open looks here tonight. This game could be 40-4 if they would have knocked down a lot more of their shots here tonight, but they have struggled to make some of their shots as Ames, and here you see an aggressive play by Ames to try to get the ball back again.
Yeah, that's going to be that's going to be, I think, the third foul on Amaya Moore. The junior has 3 blocks and 3 fouls. This is, I would say, Coach Murphy, and we'll talk to him at the halftime of the boys' game, but I think this is probably maybe the most disheartening effort. Really, they came in thinking they had a real good shot at this game. Again, winning 36-24 here last year.
Yeah.
Bobcats just are not finding a lot of offense. McGuire just on the block, and just now she has 8. She's a good player.
Yeah, really is. And right there in the middle, there's 3 Bobcat defenders who didn't do a ton, and one of them, Amaya Moore, she's playing with 3 fouls, so you know that not helping either, and there's a bad turnover again for the Cats.
Just not being able to put things together. Percival just tiptoes through the tulips, making Tiny Tim proud, but the Bobcats are just scuffling. 21-4. Taking a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat fans, I'm Georgia Jansen, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
There was freshman Georgia Jansen, who's had a decent game here, has a couple steals and a block here tonight, but the Bobcats find themselves just really struggling here, down 21-4. Ames up scored 6 in the first 4 minutes of this third quarter. Brandon, down 17. No real life on offense. Mm-hmm. What do the Bobcats need to do?
You just got to stop turning it over. We've seen countless turnovers on the offensive side, even some turnovers in the backcourt, giving Ames easy opportunities. You take those easy opportunities away, you give yourself a shot on the offensive side of things. Sydney's got to take it inside, though, here. She can't be kicking it out every time. You got to put some power moves on there and make them fear you down low.
Yep. And Sydney chases down the errant Kinsley Bowie shot, but it goes off of Capello. Will be Little Cyclone basketball. It's McGuire, Percival, Wall, Frisk, and Prakashan for the Little Cyclones. Amaya Moore, Sarah Huffman, Kinsley Bowie, Ellie Hughes, and Sydney Capello. Wall drops it into McGuire. McGuire front iron, and really that came down to Capello. Was able to push her off the block. Capello, guarded closely by McGuire, gets a cutting Bowie off the glass, no good, but the freshman will go to the line for 2.
Love the ball movement. You know, Sydney is a good passer. You got to give her that. I mean, and she knows how to move the ball around. We've talked so many times about she has good basketball IQ, comes from a great basketball family, but at times offensively things struggle. But right there was a great job of showing how she can draw people maybe out on the perimeter and then kick it to somebody else who's cutting in the paint. So Bowie doesn't make the first one, but this one was key right here.
Up, back iron, no good. Capello is able to get a finger on it, and they're going to say it's off of the Little Cyclones. I think the Bobcats got a gift there.
Officials going to get together and talk it out, and they will give it to the Cyclones.
And that gift has been rescinded. They took it back. Yep. It's the right call for the. And here we have Ames with Sophia Hatcher, the freshman, is going to see her first minutes, coming in for fellow freshman Natalia Frisk. Percival, guarded closely by Moore, kicks it down to the corner to Wall. Kinsley Bowie is going to be called for the foul. Bobcats are definitely pressuring the basketball. Coach Murphy has wanted to do that over and over, and he talked about last year. This is really when they put Amaya Moore at the front of that half-court zone, and you see that really being able to be a pretty good defense for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it's another timeout here. We'll take it with them on KFJB-TV.
Doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown. With their 2 full swing simulators, anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at our indoor golf simulator. With 80+ golf courses to choose from. Visit wanderingcreekgolf.com for more information.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Hannah Norton. I'm a post, and you're watching KFJB-TV.
Guess who's back? Back again.
You are. Here.
Me and you.
And we're back.
And we are back. Brandon Lewis, I'm Dylan Doze. Todd Steinkamp is our producer here tonight.
McMuffin over there on camera 1.
McMeyer, DeMeyer, all the Myers are over on camera 1 along with Keith Stewart. Thank you to them. Along with Zach Tomish at home. He's just texting in his thoughts here tonight. Little Cyclones have the basketball down to McGuire on the block. Gets it up off the iron, no good. Capello with another rebound. Gets it over to Huffman, to Capello, who breaks it past Hatcher.
Turner.
To Huffman. Huffman gets it into Amaya Moore. Oh, my goodness. A bunch of good ideas, none of them executed. But Bobcats retain the basketball. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Amaya Moore guarded closely by McGuire. Drop step. Kicks it out to Bowie. Bowie has 5 seconds to go. Somebody's got to shoot it. Bowie heaves it up there. No good. McGuire's changed pivot feet 3 times.
Yeah, I was good. Sorry.
It looked like one of the line dances that you would enjoy doing.
I do love a good line dance.
It looked like a Brooks and Dunn concert from 1993.
Wow, how did you know?
Because there was
that was my first ever country concert in Mankato, Minnesota. Was Brooks and Dunn. I think it might have been 94, but
because I was remembering junior high T-shirts that other people would wear, and Brooks and Dunn came to mind. Sarah Huffman gets it over to Hughes. Hughes, no hesitation. Jump shot's no good, but rebound by Capello, takes it baseline, and she's going to be fouled.
There you go.
It would be interesting if in our 3 years together, if we had $1 for every time we said a Capello needed to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Like Deegan, Collins, Ian, and Xavier would already have their colleges paid for, I think.
Yeah, that's for sure. And the thing is that I think that they get it and they want to be good teammates, but sometimes you got to know when to be selfish. There you go. Love that inbound play.
Georgia Jansen, I think this may have been her best game. She had a block and a steal early and a nice dive in. Kinsley Bowie found the fellow freshman for the left-handed layup, and it's good.
And at 5'11", she's already taller as a freshman than you and I at, I'm in my 30s. You're not. You're an old
those
man.
are in my rear-view mirror. In my rear-view mirror. But 5'11" has never been in my rear-view mirror, and I don't believe it to be in front of me either.
Unless you get some sort of like stilts or something, you're not getting to be 5'11".
No, not at all.
Maybe platform shoes.
Someday I will be 6 foot. It'll be a negative 6 foot, but I'll be 6 foot.
6 feet deep. Wow.
Kinsley, we're trying to keep it light here, folks. Here on the Thursday edition of the Friday Show.
That's a pretty dark subject.
I hate to break it to you, Brandon. From dust we come, to dust we will return. Capello for a 3, no good. Rebound, it's going to go back to the Little Cyclones. And substitution here, sophomore Pankinen coming in for sophomore Percival. And it seems like Anderson Borsch, Ellie Hughes are going to sneak in as well for Sarah Huffman and Sydney Capello. Capello does not have any points tonight, but she's done a really nice job on the boards for the Bobcats.
Going after it.
21-6, 1 minute left to go. Drop it in. McGuire kicks it out to Hatcher. Hatcher, no good off the glass.
High off the glass.
Yeah, literally, I am telling you, if I'm Cole Cook, I am not allowing threes to be shot as the Bobcats again. Anderson Borsch with the turnover. And it is 21-6, 48 seconds left to go here in the Highway 30 rivalry on KFJB-TV. Borsch gets a steal, gets it over to Hughes. Hughes up and throws it away. Bobcats and then Kinsley Bowie with the foul.
Unfortunately, when it rains, it pours, as your favorite artist, Luke Combs, says.
Yep. Surprised you know what a Combs is. Sorry.
A bee comb.
That is honeycomb. Honeycomb crisp is my favorite.
Wow. Yeah. Not my top 5 cereals.
Well, yeah, by favorite I mean it's about 37th.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Vegas.
Right ahead of Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, just like Vegas. Anybody can be a favorite. It's just about who you go up against.
That's true.
So if Honeycombs is going against Grape Nuts, I've got Honeycombs by about 17
by
points.
A million.
Yeah.
I once got Grape Nuts, and I never had it again.
I had never been more disappointed. I thought it was going to be something delicious. It was
Me
not.
too.
Yep. Borsch gets it in the front court, 15 seconds to go, down to Georgia Jansen. Left hand off the glass, and good. She's got 4, and that is a career high for Georgia Jansen.
Yeah, really like what she brings to the table. I think she had kind of a tip block earlier in this game, so, I mean, just doing it all. Boy, there's another bad 3 taken by Ames.
And the Bobcats find themselves down big, 21-8. We'll come back with the fourth quarter here on KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Elle Hughes, 21, and this is Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
And we're back in the front end of the doubleheader, the women's side of the twin bill here tonight on the Thursday edition of the Friday night showcase at the Highway 30 rivalry. Marshalltown finds themselves down big, 21-8 here, and we're going to have some key area scoreboards in the regional scoreboard update brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. Brandon.
Yeah, well, we know Sioux City East and Fort Dodge matching up tonight. That's one we're keeping an eye on. Bellevue West 57-54. They defeated Council Bluffs Lincoln in girls basketball. And in girls basketball, GMG leads Dunkerton at the break 24-18 on a fairly light Thursday night around Central Iowa.
Yeah, and just a reminder as well, coming up after the boys game, we will name our both boys and girls Player of the Week, presented by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill in Marshalltown, open for dine-in or to-go. Visit them pre or post-game. Cyclones have it as Wall turns on and throws it out to Prakashan. Prakashan, no good. Rebound is going to go to Hatcher, who, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's got to be a back and forth
that was either
violation.
Over and back or out of bounds or all of the above.
I think it was both. It was, it was C, all of the above.
But one of the things you notice there is the little Cyclones, the hustle. No Bobcats were anywhere near that, and that's a little bit indicative of, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she dribbled it off of her leg. Unfortunately, touched her last. It was knocked away, but
I think he was shielded from the play and think Tejada just knocked into the backcourt.
I think you need to send your complaints to
1415 West Main Street, Waukee. Open for dine-in.
Or carry out.
Turnover by the Bobcats. Pankinen drops it down to Prakashan. Back to Pankinen. Little two-girl basketball. Easy bucket for number 3. She's got 4.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's that one more year of experience that I think helps them be a little more aggressive, a little more confident in themselves.
Oh, my goodness. Borsch it looks like it's right on line, just a little bit short, but Capellu's there for the rebound and doesn't make it, but will be fouled, and she will have 2 shots at the line. Capellu shooting just under 60% from the free throw line at 58.6 on the year.
Good job to get yourself in position for the rebound, but I thought she got bumped out of that, and just go up and don't let her get you out of there. You know what I mean? Just, on that physicality side, don't be, I don't think she's afraid of the contact, but, just making sure that if you do get that contact, give yourself a shot to make it. But, What a good free throw shooter. You could see she dropped in that first one, nothing but net.
Jansen gets the rebound, kicks it out to Capeyu. Capeyu swings it around, takes it off the bounce, and is going to be called for a travel. She shuffled her feet a little bit. 23-9, 6:38 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Just can't say enough good things about Georgia Jansen there to get the rebound off the missed free throw. She's got a couple buckets tonight. Just really nice for a freshman to see that.
Yeah, you can see like the seedlings of what this team will be in the next couple years. And line up by Britton for three, and it's bucket. Bobcats down 17, 6 minutes to go. Georgia Jansen takes it in the lane, pulls it out to Capeyu. Capeyu likes the 16-footer, knocks it down.
Yeah, pure. More of those.
Yep. Pure as Brandon Lewis. And a fresh snow. 3-second violation on the little Cyclone. Yeah, it's pure. Unencumbered by footprints or sludge. Kinsley Bowie passes in to Sarah Huffman. Prakashan leads that kind of token press. It's just an extended zone defense. Huffman guarded by Pankinen. Oh, my goodness. Bobcats.
Got to see that.
Oh, I thought she walked. It's Pinball Wizard out here. As Prakashan over to Wall. Wall's not scared. Back iron no good. Pankinen out to Prakashan, back to Wall. Pump fake, dribble drive. Gets a smaller Huffman on her hip. And they're going to call a foul on, I believe it's going to be on Amaya. They're going to call that on Amaya Moore, I believe. That is her fourth foul. Britton looking to inbound, kicks it to Prakashan. The runner off the glass, no good. Rebound, Amaya Moore cleared for the Bobcats. Huffman, time is precious as the Bobcats find themselves down 15, 26-11. Oh my goodness, just called the timeout, ladies. And we just frustratingly just chuck it out of bounds. That is, we allow frustration to get the best of us, and we make plays, hasty plays, out of frustration and not out of intent. And we throw it away. 4:59 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. Bobcats down big here on KFJB-TV.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Aubrey Tejada, number 10. You are watching Bobcat Basketball on KF.
Welcome back here at the Harrison Barnes Gymnasium and Court in the brand new Ames High School. Last year we saw it built. As we left this game last year, I think that may have been the coldest I've ever been until about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I'm really glad we're here and it's warmer this year.
And the parking job by the Kicks 101 KFJB-TV van out there, much better than where we parked in previous years.
Keith One Stewart made that.
It's like sidewalk, schmidewalk.
I tried to drive separate, but that didn't work out. So.
Well, you're always welcome to ride with me on the way home. As the little Cyclones have the ball to start this
My car is here.
4:52. All right, Proc shot in the corner. Nice defense by Capeyu. Pankinen out to Percival. Percival, little head and shoulder fake. They're just rotating out. Get it to McGuire. Looks to drop down to, oh my goodness. That is Sydney Capeyu says nope. She bodied her up, and Frisk just falls to the ground.
No, like you've had car trouble this week. I also sat around waiting for my car to be done. It wasn't done until we got here, and so it's still at the dealership.
God bless you.
So anyway, we both had an interesting week.
I have spent 10 hours of driving in a car with no heat. Here we go. Bobcats down 15, 4.5 minutes to go. Gets inside to Moore. Moore kicks it back out. Nice job by Pankin getting a hand on it. One of the underrated pieces is you don't always have to steal the ball. If you're able to get a hand on the ball, it throws all offensive rhythm out the window. Pankin clears it. Left-handed dribble up. McGuire looks right down. Looking at the stat sheet, 3.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, nothing jumps out to you about Abby McGuire. You come and watch her, she does everything pretty well.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
They run the offense through her. She can make a bucket. She passes well. One thing, I think she averages almost 2 assists a game, which at this level, where you score 28 points a game, that's a high amount for a center. Moore gets out to Huffman, lines up a 3-ball, short, no good. Percival, great box out, and then throws it away.
Yeah, a little extra possession here. Got to make it count.
Defensively is not the issue the Bobcats have had this year.
No.
We were talking with Coach Brian Murphy last night at Bobcat Live at Zeno's. That was a special Wednesday night because we were having a special Thursday night. But we talked about...
Really special.
It was special. It was incredibly special. And you know who else is special? You, Brandon. And they're going to call a foul on Kinsley Bowie. But one of the things we talked with Coach Murphy is defensively, they have been – it's night and day from last year. We saw them give up in the 80s and the 90s last year. And we've kept even some really good top-notch teams like Des Moines North 60 or under. It's just not getting points on the board.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, this game was at 10-0 forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they didn't score a whole lot. We got a couple buckets right before the break, got a little bit closer, but still was an 11-point game at the break. And this one's never been a huge lead for Ames. It's just like you feel like the Cats have never really been in it from the get-go because they haven't been able to put, multiple buckets together, string them together, keep it rolling.
They listen to Limp Bizkit, as the Bobcats have not. Frisk misses the first one. It really felt like when it was 10-4, Bobcats scored 4 in a row, and then Ames was able to get those quick 5 before the half to have that double-digit lead. That really seems to be what shut the door on the Bobcats. Capeau brings the ball up, but again, tipped by Prakashan. It's going to be a block.
Yeah, big time. Stepped right in front of her.
And Natalia Frisk.
And Huffman might have put an elbow to her neck. I think, she's kind of feeling the neck there, so.
That
pit bull is coming out there.
Sarah plays hard. While you were in Hawaii, I talked to Sarah and Amaya on Bobcat Live, and I said, in typical Huffman fashion, I saw a game where after a scrap, I saw a girl cry, and she was astonished. She felt bad in the moment, but I was like, no, Sarah, that's what makes you you. You didn't intentionally go do it, but that's the level of intensity you always play with.
Do you remember who it was? What team?
It was Newton.
Okay.
It was Newton. I don't remember the person, but yeah.
Got to come to the ball here. Head on a swivel.
Kinsley gets it to Huffman. Extended pressure, and that's a really tough pass to make. Capeau drops it to Moore. One of the things the Bobcats routinely have done is they run away from the pass. You have to meet the pass. Charge on Percival. Great job by Kinsley Bowie. Got to the spot better and more quickly, and knew Percival was going to drop that shoulder. And the foul is her first. 26-11, 2:45 left to go. Huffman, shoulder-high dribble, passes to Bowie. Bowie asks for the pick and then picks up the dribble. That
just lost it. What are you going to say?
I said on that play, if you're going to call for the pick, you've got to utilize the pick.
Correct.
You can't pick up your dribble there.
Yeah, the other thing is, too, is you see Ames go inside here. Didn't even draw iron on that one. But, it's I forgot what I was going to say now. Whatever you said was way more important.
And I would like that clip and edited. Zach at home, I need you to timestamp that. We're going to use that for everything. I forgot what I was saying. What you said was way more important. Brandon Lewis.
I don't think I said important. I said better.
I hear what I wanted to hear. Georgia Jansen, free throws up and good. I'm telling you, if we took just tonight, Georgia Jansen, I think, would be clear and ahead. Maybe that Calvin Rocket Player of the Week. And, Tuesday night down at North, Tanya Mora, who has not played tonight, had 9 points in her first game. So she might even, just on the strength of her first game, even be in the running. Jansen misses the second one. She's got 5 for the Bobcats. 1:55 left to go.
We haven't really seen Tanya Moore tonight, though.
She has not been in the game yet.
No.
Percival lines up a 3, bucket. And that's going to be 10 points. She's hit her season average. Bobcats down 17. Oh, my goodness. Bobcats lucky there as Jansen gets it tipped away, but Capello has it. And Ames has done a tremendous job of getting hands on everything. You just got to blow past them. Down to Pankinen off the glass. It's good. It's 31-12.
That play got unnoticed, but Georgia Jansen's hustle back to step in front and force the pass. That's a great play.
I have enjoyed a lot now. Georgia is very slight is the way to put that, but she has a lot of raw talent and skill. Capello lines up a 3, no good, and it's going to stay here with the Bobcats. 57 seconds to go, 31-12. Bobcats down. They're going to fall to 1-9 as Ames moves to 3-6 at the conclusion of this ball game. Bowie kicks it out to the corner to Moore. Top of the key to Capello. Huffman, nice little runner in the lane. No good off the glass. Frisk comes the other way. Bobcats trap it. Great job by Capello and Huffman. And now Moore gets it off to Huffman. Here come the Bobcats. Huffman takes it up off the glass, and they're going to call a charge. That's the right call. Great job by Prakashan. Well, we talked about her early a lot of what Prakashan does is not going to be in the statistics. So far, she has 0 points tonight, but she has made some big plays.
Yeah, she definitely has. As we see a line change here, we're going to see a timeout on the floor and probably some new players into the game here for the final 32 seconds. You can kind of see it, too, for the buildup of the boys' game. We see, a lot of people standing on the exterior here and looking forward to the guys' game coming up here after the conclusion of the girls' game. But, a lot to learn from this one.
Yep. As
they'll be back in action on Monday night at home inside the Roundhouse. Game they look to take care of against Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to see. You're seeing a pretty good crowd from Marshalltown. Made that 38-mile journey down Highway 30 to come cheer on the Bobcats. And sometimes in those road crowds, you can even be a little bit feistier because you're fighting against the home team. So looking forward to a good crowd for the Bobcats as well. Bobcats extend. Heitman, Jansen, Amaya Moore, Capello, and Kinsley Boer are going to finish this out for the Bobcats. And you're looking at the foul, and the foul is going to be on number 23. That's going to be Georgia Jansen, and that will be a 1-and-1 for Carson Pankinen. She's got 6 points so far here tonight. And back iron no good. Rebound's going to be McGuire again. Pankinen kicks it out to Prakashan. Back to Prakashan to McGuire, top of the key. Great job by Jansen. She kind of flared out to guard Percival instead, and then there's a bucket. Another 3 for the Ames Little Cyclones, and that'll be 9 for Pankinen, and that'll do it. That'll be our final. 34-12, Ames Little Cyclones win the 88th matchup between the Bobcats and the Cyclones. We will come right back with the stats here on KFJB-TV.
Furniture and mattress. Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reactions. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back. Bobcats find themselves on the wrong end of the score, 34-12. To look at stats, and we're going to throw it over to the man who put the K in Locker Room Report, Brandon Lewis.
Carson Pankanen with 9 for the Ames Little Cyclones, 10 for Anissa Percival. As she leads the way for the Ames Little Cyclones. Georgia Jansen, the freshman at 5'11" for the Cats, had a night, 5 points. Sarah Huffman with 4. And again, the final score from the girls' game, 34-12. As the Cats drop to 1-9. This is the Locker Room Report presented by Wells Fargo Advisors on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Pence Appliance and TV. For sales and service of everything appliance, come see the Pence team. Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. The Embers, independent living for active seniors. Marshalltown, a worldwide leader in tool manufacturing.
Welcome back here to Harrison Barnes Gym and Court at Ames High, and we have a regional scoreboard brought to you by Central State Bank.
Bellevue West takes down Council Bluffs tonight, 57-54 in girls basketball, and getting tight late, GMG 42-31 as they lead Dunkerton in the third quarter in girls basketball. This is Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education? A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
We're making the turn at hole 10 as we're going to switch it out to the Marshalltown boys against Ames Little Cyclones, state champs against the up-and-comers when we come back here on KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown. With their 2 full swing simulators, anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at our indoor golf simulator. With 80-plus golf courses to choose from, visit wanderingcreekgolf.com for more information.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
The Friday Showcase, it's Ames and Marshalltown on the road, the Highway 30 rivalry. The Bobcats look to take down the Cyclones. Coming up tonight right here on KFJB-TV.
Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business founded in Marshalltown, Iowa, and we have a unique approach to plastic injection moldings with our own custom in-house tool shop. Since 1949, Bruin Manufacturing has provided injection molded plastic parts for construction, industrial, agriculture, medical, sports, and recreational purposes. We are an industry-leading manufacturer of precision plastic components. To learn more about Bruin Manufacturing, visit our website at bruinmfg.com. Bruin Manufacturing is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown. With their 2 full swing simulators, anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at our indoor golf simulator. With 80-plus golf courses to choose from, visit wanderingcreekgolf.com for more information.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Welcome back into the countdown to tip-off right here on KFJB-TV. On the road tonight, it is the Highway 30 rivalry as the Ames Little Cyclones match up against your Marshalltown Bobcats. Now joined by head coach Michael Apple for a pregame visit, all brought to you by Iowa Kitchen Company. Coach, on the road here tonight, you got the win, a 4-point win on Tuesday night over Des Moines North. Game, a day of practice yesterday and then right back to it. Is it kind of a nice thing to get the second half started real quick like this where you can just kind of keep it rolling potentially? Or
Yeah, no, it's great. It's you usually don't play on a Thursday, but that's okay. I mean, it is what it is, so we're ready to go. Yeah.
Who makes these schedules?
Yeah. We have to figure that out, don't we?
Yeah, of course, this one here tonight against the defending state champions. 2 of the more historied, we talked about it last night on Bobcat Live, but historied, basketball programs. There's not a lot you got to say to the guys tonight to get them fired up, right?
No, you wouldn't think so. It's more just let's play hard, and that's been pretty consistent with our guys. Keep our composure, make the right basketball plays, and be ready to go.
Lucas Luth, 10 points per game. He's right up there with 4, fourth in the state in block shots. He's just one of those defenders. Last year we saw him get put on Armani, and he did a really good job. He's one of the really tough guys here in Class 4A.
Yeah, he's right up there with one of the best defenders in the state, just with his length and his ability to move laterally. He's just a really good defender and a good basketball player. Plays hard, crashes the glass, got to keep him off the boards. He's a handful.
Last year, you guys turned it over way more than they did in the two matchups. You also got rebounded total in the two games. So what's your message to the guys on key to victory tonight?
It's kind of those two things right there, with Luth and their other big boy in there, 6'6", 6'7". They're long and they're tall. We have to make sure we keep them off the glass and take care of the ball. We have to do a lot better job than we did against North. We just had a lot of empty possessions where we didn't take care of it, and it almost cost us the game there. So just got to clean those things up. And then, above all other things, consistently play hard. Just play hard in them, get the 50-50 balls, get extra possessions off the offensive rebounds, and just every possession matters.
It's Ames and Marshalltown coming up next as we'll get you the starting lineups. Thanks for the time. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that is our pregame chat with head coach, all brought to you by Iowa Kitchen Company of Marshalltown. Let us design your dream space today with quality cabinetry and endless designs and styles to choose from. Starting lineups next right here on KFJB-TV.
Excellent service and lasting relationships are just a few things we are proud of at Iowa Kitchen Company. We value our customers, and when it comes to designing a new kitchen, bathroom, or office space, we want our customers to get the results they're looking for. We provide quality cabinetry, craftsmanship, and design with endless finishes and styles to choose from. Let Iowa Kitchen Company guide you through your next project. Visit our showroom today at 811 Iowa Avenue West in Marshalltown, or visit our website at iowakitchenco.com.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
The Bobcats and the Cyclones tonight from Harrison Barnes Court. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Dose alongside me. Great to have you tuned in here on KFJB-TV. Let's get you tonight's starting lineups. First off for the Ames Little Cyclones, Noah Siebert, 2.6 points per game. He is a senior at 6'1". Jack Winter, Jamison Pose, you see there on KFJB-TV. But the big guy, we talked about him with Coach Chappell, Lucas Luth, a 6'7" senior, a heck of a defender. 3.3 blocks per game. He's got 23 blocks. That's fourth best in Class 4A. And a transfer from Texas, Frank Keller, 44, rounds out the lineup for the Ames Little Cyclones. Meanwhile, on the other side, for your Marshalltown Bobcats here tonight, Carter Gianetto at the guard spot. He'll get the go. This is the same lineup as Tuesday, as Gianetto paired with Braden Weatherly, Prince Jala, Drake Capello, and Dalen Houston, as Capello just broke the three-point record in Marshalltown Bobcat history in Maid. All right, Dylan, time for our What to Watch here tonight, which is all brought to you by Bruin Manufacturing of Marshalltown.
For the Bobcats, in the words of Dr. Dre, nothing but a G thing, right? You look at Carter Gianetto. No Trey Brooks. Giannetto, especially in that third quarter Tuesday night, scored at all three levels. He scored from three-point land. He got into the lane. He was able to hit that mid-range, and just to put the cherry on the sundae, hit from the free throw line. You flip it in the words of Ric Flair, the 16-time world champion, for Ames, to be the man, you got to beat the man. No, there is no Taman Lipsey. No, there is no Corey Phillips. LeBeau is at Indian Hills, but it's still the same intensity, and you still have the best perimeter or overall defender in the state in Lucas Luth, and Jack Winter's been good when he's played against the Bobcats. Bobcats have to match the intensity of the Little Cyclones.
All brought to you by Bruin Manufacturing. Dalen Houston out to jump for the Bobcats, and Frank Keller will jump for the Ames Little Cyclones. And we're underway on Harrison Barnes courts. Left to right go the Ames Little Cyclones as Poe gets it on the right wing. He's going to try to go inside. Weatherly got a piece of that. Jala and Weatherly climb the ladder for the rebound, and it's Weatherly who hauls it in here for the Cats early on. Here's Giannetto will bring it into the front court as he'll pick up his dribble and gives it to Prince Jala. Poe picks it off, though. He'll go all the way himself. Giannetto trailing, and it's Cyclones 2-0.
And that's Poe's game. He's shooting like 27% for the year, so it's not on the offensive side. It's getting steals, turning them into points.
Giannetto, bounce pass to Capeyu, back to Giannetto, drives in. Looks like a zone defense being played here. We're going to see a push called on Noah Siebert. That will be the first on the Ames Little Cyclones tonight, leading your Bobcats 2-0.
Yeah,
see a 2-3 zone? Is that what
got
we're looking
that
at here?
zone, and really for the Bobcats is to get it into that free throw line to be able to get it inside to kick it back out.
Weatherly, left wing, around the perimeter. Bobcats trying to get something inside. Houston 3, can't get it off the right side. Jala attack from behind. Luth is going to force a jump ball, and possession arrow will be with the Cats after the Little Cyclones won the opening tip.
Jala was the eye of the storm there. 3 Cyclones, 1 Bobcat. Jala did a great job.
Great job by Houston to get good position in time. Luth takes a swat at it, might have got a piece of it. No foul called. Here goes Ames in transition. Poe will settle things down. Poe more involved this year than he was last year. He had averaged barely a point per game, but this year a much bigger contributor as you see him on the left wing right here for the Ames Little Cyclones with Giannetto guarding on him.
Yeah, and often the Bobcats...
Yeah, a foul on the floor on Houston. He's going to pick it up here.
Yeah, as I was going to say, the Bobcats have been hunted on perimeter drives there. Luth is going to pull Dalen further away from the basket than he's used to.
Ames inbounds, baseline right side. Back out top to Luth. Now Weatherly guarding on him. Oh, looked like it was going to be a walk. The student section for the Cats on the far side wanted it. Luth, why not 3? Pure right there. Left wing drops it in, and it's 5-0. Cyclones on top of your Bobcats. Just like a year ago when the Bobcats were here, 65-48, they lost it. Not in this gym, the old one. But nevertheless, Ames always tough at home.
Yeah, it's a zone, but it's not a passive zone. They are attacking the point of the ball every single time.
Poe gets that one out of bounds by the scores table. You're right. Is so aggressive. And, of course, led by head coach Vance Downs in his 19th year for the Ames Little Cyclones. You see him on the baseline, actually, back there on the back side of the play where you see the Harrison Barnes scripture. Giannetto forces a 3 at the shot clock. It's no good. Luth tracks down the rebound.
Yeah, Bobcats had to settle for a bad shot because 35 great seconds of defense. And again, that's how Ames won a championship last year. They were not an offensive juggernaut.
No, they were not. You know, in that championship game, it was 68-37, and that defense was shining throughout that one. And it's now 7-0. Another 2-point bucket put in by Jamison Poe, his second.
And that's been the defensive liability, has been that perimeter one-on-one defense.
Timeout by head coach Apple. We'll take it. 5:03 first quarter on KFJB-TV.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Braden Weatherly and you're watching Marshalltown Basketball on KFJB-TV.
5:03 in the first quarter, 7-0. And we talked about it earlier tonight, Dylan, a measuring stick game here tonight. And so far it's been all little Cyclones. They came out and punched the Bobcats in the face with that stiff defense they played, leading at 7-0 early on here as Giannetto works it into Houston. Nice post play, but travels right there. Luth got him worked up a little bit. Turnover, Cats.
Yeah, you're looking. There's some plays that the Bobcats have done often with double picks, pick screens down for post-ups, and I think you've got to utilize those to be able to give Dalen an advantage against the taller, lankier Luth.
A one-man wrecking crew, but Jala says no. Get out of here with that. Great play by Prince. Going to have to do that a lot tonight, that help defense down low. Luth with another three, left wing.
He's shooting 28% from three. Well, he's shooting 100% in the game that matters, down 10-0.
Three to answer, though. Giannetto fires back from straight on. Much needed for the Cats with 4 minutes gone here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Bobcats, sometimes you have to allow the Luth three. That'll come and go, but you've got to cut off drives.
Poe, a shifty running back on the football field. And shifty on the court as well.
Great job by Capello cutting him off.
8 seconds on the shot clock. A pull up straight on three. Boy, I thought that one was going to backspin its way in, but no, it does not go for Jack Winter, and here come the Cats up the near side with Giannetto. Haven't seen Prince really put on a move in the post yet. Prince usually that sixth man drops it into Capello. Capello turnaround, looks for Houston the extra pass, and that's where he's got to be more selfish. Maybe take that shot right there for Capello. 8 on the shot clock. He'll drive baseline. Got to lay that up, Capello. He had a better look than Houston. Lays it off. Houston draws the foul, but Capello, 2 opportunities to take it inside and score, and he passes it. Being a good teammate, but also needs to be a little more selfish right there because he had better looks than the ones that he set up for other guys.
Luth has 1 block in the stat sheets. I think he has 4 because he blocks the shots before they even happen. People won't shoot when he's around.
Well, the Cats just seem off early on here as Houston misses the first of the 2 free throws on the shooting foul. As Luth does pick up his first foul tonight, that'll be a good thing to get him in foul trouble as Houston, a 65% free throw shooter on the season, just looked a little hesitant on that first one. And Pure right there looks a little more back to his usual self. Splits him at the line, and it's 10-4, 6-point game. Oh, that was back in court. Yeah, over backcourt violation.
Will Thomas, the freshman, got an earful. Yeah. An earful, his first earful of the 2023 from Coach Dowd.
And I don't know what Jack Winter was doing there either. He kind of passed it back, and so I guess they're human after all after the good start for Ames. Under 3 in the first quarter. Cats settle in here offensively in the front court. Houston, good matchup all night long. We'll see who wins that battle. Pass inside, a kick's going to be on Luth as Houston was trying to feed it down to the Prince.
I still want Dalen to be aggressive. Even though Luth is a great defender, he does have a foul. You get a couple fouls, 3 fouls on him. That's a much different Ames team.
Oh, Bobcats almost throw it away as Giannetto was looking for Eisenbarth, but Houston gets it. Left high post. Oh, look what Jala found. Yeah, he just, that thing just rebounded right to him, and he gets a foul called as Jala got the rebound and then a hold on Ames. And the foul's going to come in, the first one of the night on Nick Courtney, the senior at 6'4", who's checked in. Inbounds to Houston. Nice play, but Luth, an even better play as he averages 3.3 blocks per game. He gets one right there.
Yeah, you
just
can't
so lanky.
You can't go away from him.
No.
You have got to establish where you're going straight up. Houston's thick. He's got to use that to go straight up into Luth, not away from Luth.
Jackson Eisenbarth checked in on the previous dead ball. Left high post. There you go. That's what we love to see. Pull up Capello. Good shot right there. It's 10-6.
We've seen the last 2 years against Ames is Drake Capello has to be aggressive. In the game we won at Marshalltown, Capello was aggressive first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter.
Timeout, Ames. Little Cyclones with 2:04 in the first quarter on KFJB-TV.
Businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Kale Sandvik and you're watching Marshalltown basketball on KFJB-TV.
A Highway 30 rivalry off to a slow start, I guess you could say, for the Marshalltown Bobcats, but fighting and clawing their way back into this one, down 10-6. Dylan, timeout called there by head coach Vance Downs for the Ames Little Cyclones. Kind of lighten into his guys a little bit as they set up for this offensive possession.
Yeah, they made a couple mistakes and giving up 6 in a row, and that breaks it with a putback, 12-6.
That's a guy that really hasn't played a whole lot coming into this one. Nick Courtney, not a point to his name this season, and gets his first bucket of the year. Jala crossover, great move against Luth, but Luth got the best of him right there. As Luth hustles back, beats the Bobcats, I thought maybe Poe was going to find him streaking down the middle of the court. Poe inside on Giannetto, kicks back out left wing.
Prince at least took it at Luth. That's what you've got to do. He minimized the 6-7, at least got a good shot up.
Mismatch here is Eisenbarth on Luth, but Luth drives right by, misses a shot out of bounds. Last touch by Eisenbarth. And it is 12-6, still the score here as Bobcats trailing. Inbound baseline right side here. Looking for Luth. Gets it in as Houston matches back out on him. Good pass down low by Luth. He's so good. If he doesn't play Division I, I'd be extremely surprised. As Luth with a huge assist right there as he gets a second bucket of the night for Nick Courtney.
Yeah, this is where the Bobcats miss Trey Brooks. The junior guard not playing here tonight. Bobcats are going to need to get some transition points as well. That three's got to drop because in the half court, it's just a lion stalking his prey with Lucas Luth.
Bounce pass on the inbounds to Capello. And Giannetto, the inbound man, slides over to the right wing. Now to Jala. Crossover. Two guys step in. Luth blocks the shot, but a foul's going to be called on Nick Courtney. He'll pick up his second foul of the night. Fifth team foul here in the opening quarter of play with 32 seconds to go. Cats are down 14-6. And Jala, who on the season, 8th most free throw attempts in Class 4A at 40, and that's his 41st. He will not hit it, but he is shooting at 73% at the free throw line. That's been a huge, huge improvement on his game from last season.
Yeah, he really has seemed to find his rhythm. I think about Prince has been very solid all year. He's up and down the last couple years. This has been a very consistent Prince Jala.
Second one is good for Prince. It's going to cut the lead in half, 14-17, so Ames by a touchdown.
Yeah, Bobcats are going to have to strap on the chin strap to be able to match the physicality of the Little Cyclones here.
They have not lost that. They might have lost a lot of key players from last year, but yeah, under head coach Downs for Ames, they're going to come out and be physical. Ames trying to work the final 10 here on the game clock in the first quarter. Luth around the perimeter. He cuts back door. Not open there. 3 from straight on. Air ball. Back the other way. It goes to the Marshalltown Bobcats. That will end the first quarter. It's 14-7 from Harrison Barnes Court in Ames.
The insurance agent can.
A shot off the glass. He was hoping for the foul, but the bucket will count. Back to a 6-point game.
Yeah, he got pushed off his block, but Dalen's strong enough to get it up off the glass and get 2.
Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. It's been at least a 4 or 5 point lead for Ames, and there's a good kick. Luth gets the point from Nick Courtney, an easy bucket inside. Nick Courtney with 6.
Nick Courtney has 6 points because Luth has been able to beat Houston 3 times on the perimeter, and as Eisenbarth comes over, it's an easy drop down.
Capello, 3 right wing is no good. Houston snags the rebound from 2 Cyclones and puts it back good, 20-14. Houston with a couple of really pivotal buckets right here in the last 2 possessions offensively.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be timid. He may be shorter than Luth, but he's a strong athlete, can get up quick. We've got to have Dalen be aggressive down there.
They're trying again for that sneaky little play to Courtney, but it doesn't pay off. Turnover on Ames. Giannotto comes up, gets a screen from Eisenbarth. Around the perimeter, the Bobcats move the basketball. Gialla goes inside. Good hesitation move, but boy, what an attack. Luth in transition, lays it up, count it, foul from behind. 22-14.
If you're going to foul him, foul him. You know, like he did.
Make sure the bucket doesn't count. Yeah.
It's kind of you're in, you're out, you're tiptoeing is you're going to have to make that strong play on the ball.
First on Giannotto of the night. Luth makes the bucket. And the free throw is good as well. Boy, he was awesome last year, and I feel like he was a saving grace with Taman Lipsey out.
Yep.
When he got injured against Marshalltown in the second matchup of the year, he really came alive defensively and shut down Armani Thomas in the Bobcats last year. But, boy, he looks even better this year. Prince spin, doesn't pay off. He tries to pass it. Poe picked it off momentarily, but Gialla got it back. Feed back out. Capello, he was held apparently by the official as the foul's going to come in on Will Thomas, number 22 for the Cyclones, as that is his first foul of the night. 16 foul, 1 more, and the Bobcats will be into the bonus. Capello, baseline jumper, 15-foot out, it's good.
And that's just what it's got to be. Every time we play Ames, Drake is a guy who can get his own shot, can compete at a high level and score at a high level, so he has to be an option for the Bobcats here tonight.
Houston, Luth, tremendous spin move, but he leaves it short. Houston rebound, no numbers, but he'll take it himself aggressively, and they just, I think, got enough contact to bump him off that shot, and it's back the other way.
Do love the aggressive coast-to-coast.
Boy, out of control. Luth couldn't get the 3. He got the rebound as he followed his shot. The Bobcats given too many easy opportunities for the little Cyclones to take advantage of. Prince inside, a very, very aggressive play. He knew what he wanted to do, and he did it right there as Prince puts in his first field goal of the game to make it 23-18.
Yeah, only down 5. Bobcats have struggled to do anything in the first half, but Prince took it right into the chest of Luth.
This is a good matchup right here, Poe and Giannotto. We've seen the shorter guards go after it here tonight early on.
Carry.
Crossover and a carry. Turnover, Jack Winter. And the Bobcats will get it back with 17.3 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah, Winter leading them in scoring at almost 15 points a game. He has nothing in the first half with Drake Capello guarding him.
23-18. Final shot here for the Bobcats. It's tipped out of bounds. Ames got a piece of that. A little bit too sloppy there at the end. You got to make a nice crisp pass with the clock counting down here. As I think they're going to actually put a little bit more time on the clock. They let that clock run quite a bit. There should be more like 2.5 seconds here, but
no, they're going to keep it at 1.7.
Jackson's a good shooter. He'll square up, but that's going to be well short. 23-18. That's a first half that flew by, and the Bobcats have to regroup at the break, down by 5, right here on KFJB-TV.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Dalen Houston. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
Didn't mean to press a button. At halftime at Harrison Barnes Court, it's 23-18. Bobcats are trailing by 5 here on the road on the Highway 30 rivalry as the Bobcats regroup at the break. We'll talk more about the first half. We'll get stats and also talk girls basketball right here on KFJB-TV.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Welcome to the Halftime Report on KFJB-TV.
Back at Harrison Barnes Gymnasium in Ames at the break, the Marshalltown Bobcats trailing by 5. It's 23-18 in that first half. We take a look at our stats, all presented by Kins Transmission of Marshalltown. Lucas Luth leading Ames, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's a three-headed monster. Lucas Luth has 11. Jamison Poe has 6. And then Nick Courtney is getting the second helping from Luth, dropping off passes. He has 6.
Yeah, a couple of big assists right there for Luth in the first half to set his teammates up.
Yeah, and then you go on the Bobcats side. Carter Gianetto had a 3. He has 3. Prince Jala has 3. Jackson Eisenbarth hit a 3. He has 3. Drake Capeyu held Winter to 0. He scored 4. And then Dalen Houston leads the Bobcats with 5 points.
Again, it's a 5-point game at the break as the Marshalltown Bobcats trail. We'll talk with head coach Brian Murphy for the Marshalltown Bobcat girls basketball team coming up next on our halftime coverage from Ames on KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
And welcome back to the Harrison Barnes Gym here at Ames High at the halftime report here on KFJB-TV. I'm here with Coach Brian Murphy of the Marshalltown Bobcat girls. Dropped a 34-12 to Little Cyclones earlier tonight. The defense traveled, but offensively, Bobcats couldn't find a rhythm tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's pretty tough to win a game when you only score 12 points. You know, you look back at the minute-by-minute breakdown. I mean, the game was 2-0 for the first 4.5, 5 minutes. So, I mean, we absolutely had our opportunities and just could not convert that defensive aggression to offensive opportunities. And credit to Ames, and they were able to turn their defense into offense more consistently than we were, and that really bogged down a lot of our offensive energy, I thought.
I think the bright spot as we were looking at the game is, I think, from my perspective anyways, of watching Georgia Jansen this year, I thought this was her best game.
Absolutely. And Georgia's someone that she's got so much untapped potential, and it's something that we are looking to really capitalize. I mean, she's got height, she's got athleticism, she's left-handed, which is a great asset down the post. So yeah, she absolutely played really well, and it's one of the first times all season that I've subbed her out because she looked tired, which is a great sign because that meant she was giving us good minutes and going hard when she was in.
Thank you very much, Coach Murphy, and good luck to the Bobcats as we continue on Monday night against Cedar Rapids Jefferson. And you're watching the halftime report here on KFJB-TV. When we come back, it'll be the Ken Transmission key adjustments for the second half.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. This city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Bobcats trailing by 5 at halftime as we look at our halftime adjustments, all brought to you by Ken's Transmission, your family-owned transmission experts. Only a 5-point game, but still lucky to be at just that margin here in that first half. What's your key adjustment for the second half?
Key adjustment offensively, you have to take it at Luth. Can't go away from him. Defensively, force Luth to make that three instead of driving on you, because that's where the Bobcats got in trouble, the drop downs, where he was able to get 3 assists for 3 easy buckets.
The second half starts next right here on KFJB-TV.
Ever seen what it takes to fix a transmission? It takes a lot of patience, a lot of experience, and a whole lot of talent. At Ken's Transmission, they have all the above. Family owned and operated with over 62 years of experience in all areas of transmission, keeping your vehicle shifting smoothly, and routine maintenance, repair, and replacement, including automatic and manual. For reputable service you can trust, Ken's Transmission. Ken's Transmission at 306 East Anson Street in Marshalltown is a proud sponsor of the Marshalltown Bobcats.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Drake Capello, and you're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
23-18 is assistant coach Brynjar Brynjolfsson was just talking exclusively with Dalen Houston right before we begin this second half. What do you think his message is?
I think it's aggressive. Be aggressive, because Dalen looked timid in that first quarter, and he got shot after shot blocked. That second quarter, you saw a level of intensity taking it at the rack, and that's what we need from Dalen in the second half.
Well, the Bobcats will begin the second half with the basketball. 8 minutes on the clock in the third quarter. Boy, that was a fast-moving first half of action. I mean, that might have been the fastest first half of the season, that is for sure. Bobcats get it inside to Dalen Houston. Kick out Weatherly. Rainbow three. Yeah! Drops in back of the yard. Huge three for Braden Weatherly, his first made shot of the game.
Got it into the lane, touched the lane, kicked it out, wide open three. Perfect offensive basketball.
There you mentioned Winter going against Capello. He had to give it up quickly. Luth goes down to the right block. Jump shot. Rises over 2 Bobcats in Weatherly and Jala, but misses it. Jala hauls in the rebound.
Bobcats have a chance to tie, and I can't believe it because it feels like they've been way outplayed.
And they will get the bucket counted, and free throw to come for Dalen Houston as he hits the deck, and the foul comes in on the Ames Little Cyclones. Luth, his second of the night. Huge play.
And yes, Luth is fantastic, but Prep Hoops had a post on Twitter this week, and Dalen's first name on the top 15 4A guys that you're looking at. He's one of them up there. He's right up there with Luth, and he has to play like it.
Off the front of the iron, no good, and we'll hold tight at 23 apiece with a minute gone here in the third quarter. Poe left wing, Giannotto guarding on him. Keller up top, gets it over to the right wing and back to Luth at the top of the key as Weatherly is now guarding on him. Keller, little hot for Luth, and turnover on the Cyclones. Back to the Cats with 6:43 third quarter, so little momentum out of the break.
Yeah, Bobcats on a 9-0 run dated back to that second quarter. Bobcats have an incredible opportunity to take their first lead of the game here.
Ooh, miscommunication. Giannotto thought that one was maybe going to Weatherly, and it's a turnover on the Cats. Back to the Little Cyclones.
If you're standing right next to another person on your team on an offensive set, somebody did something wrong. And that was miscommunication all over the place.
Red and blue back on the defensive end. Up top, quick catch and shoot three, and he finally gets one to go up top. Jack Winter, his first made shot of the game. It's a three from straight on. And it gives Ames back the lead.
Yeah, Ames runs really clean sets, getting people opportunities for scoring in their best position.
Capello is open. Houston gets the drop in from Capello, takes it to Luth and backs him off. And boy, that is a power bucket right there by Dalen.
Yeah, Dalen's 3 inches shorter, probably 5-10 pounds heavier, and he just took it like a man right into his chest.
Jala picks the pocket, 2-on-1, fast break, gives up to Giannotto. kicks it out, Weatherly. Oh, Bobcats missed an easy bucket right there, I thought. Crossover inside, gets Keller off of his feet, misses the bucket. Luth hauls in the rebound. Jala claps his hand, back in transition. Here goes Luth in the paint. Jala jumps up, makes Luth have to pass that thing out of the paint. Boy, good defense right there as Houston got in the face of Luth again. Here goes Winter. Boy, you can't draw up a more awkward-looking shot, and Winter gets it to go, leaning back against Capello. Good for 2, and Jack Winter with 5 straight points has Ames up 28-25.
Winter's 6'1", but he's got a huge wingspan.
On that little switch over there, Capello pops open just enough that you think maybe he's got a window for that 3. Houston drives in. Count the... No! They're going to not call continuation. And Dylan, we're sorry if we just blew your speaker. Well, Dylan apologizes that he just blew your speakers at home.
I apologize for nothing.
What have I told you numerous times?
I didn't choose to say no. The situation said no for me.
Mic privileges are on the edge of being...
I won't change.
Here goes Jala inside. Loses a basketball. Weatherly, quick 3, right wing, pops in and out. Luth climbs the ladder right there for a big rebound and clears it out. Winter comes up near side against Capello, and a step in and blocking foul is going to be called on Capello. That's a tough one. Winter got the best of him, got him off his feet just a little bit, moving back, and that's going to be number 1 on the night on Capello.
One of the things Bobcats have done a nice job of is not fouling, not putting themselves with a man down and Trey Brooks, not putting themselves in bad positions.
A drive inside by Poe. Houston, I don't think he got a piece of that, but Poe just missed it. And here goes the Cats up the near side as Houston picks up his dribble on the right wing. Back out to Capello, top of the key, and around the perimeter the Bobcats will go as we're under 4 minutes in the third quarter. Jala has it poked away from him from behind. Feeds it Capello. Capello inside the paint looking to pass. Weatherly around the perimeter. The Bobcats will go again. Turnaround jumper, free throw line, count the bucket. Good shot right there. Giannetto with 5 in the game.
We saw that on Tuesday night in the third quarter. Giannetto was able to get it into the lane and get a bucket or 2 there, along with hitting 3s. Bobcats playing really well here in the third quarter.
Back to a 1-point game off that shot made by Giannetto. A wide-open 3, though. It's a good kick, but it's not made on the near side by Noah Siebert as Houston got the rebound. Trails it behind as his lane was being cut off by Luth. Jala goes inside, and that's going to be a charge. Official calls it on the bottom side under there as Keller apparently drew that charge down there on the right block. Is going in was Prince Jala. Looked like a pretty nice move, but back the other way. Ames basketball with 3:06 third quarter.
Aye. That looked like a good move, and he beat him to the spot.
Poe looking for somebody to pass. Finally dribbles out of the pressure there, I guess you could say, as Winter gets it. High motion on the offense here by Ames. Poe drives in, uses the glass. Houston tips it away as Jala will get credit for the rebound and the clear out to Giannetto.
Bobcats have done a great job on the glass, even though they give up 3 and 6 inches.
3 for Giannetto is no good. Houston gets the offensive rebound. Left block, turnaround jumper, holds high and just a little strong off the back of the iron.
Feels like we just get to the top of that mountain but can't quite get over it.
Luth, left high post is good for 2, 30-27.
His first bucket of the second half. Bobcats have done a good job on him.
13 for Luth tonight. And a timeout's going to be called on the offensive side of things for the Bobcats, who trail by 3 on the road at Harrison Barnes' floor in Ames on KFJB-TV.
The insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Hey Bobcat fans, this is Jackson Bowie and you're watching Bobcat basketball on KFJB-TV.
1:59 in the third quarter, 30-27 the score as the Bobcats down by 3 on the offensive side of things. They called a timeout behind head coach Michael Apple in his 5th year for the Bobcats. Cats are 7-1 with a big game. That measuring stick here tonight, they've come out in the second half looking like a much better improved team. Made some, adjustments there at the midway break, but right here they need a shot to fall to get themselves maybe back tied up. This one's going to go, seems like, setting up to be a toe-to-toe down-to-the-wire game.
Yeah, it does, and it really comes down to love the intensity Dalen's brought here in the second half, going right at Luth, not going away from him.
Giannetto loses his dribble just a little bit as he drove in against Will Thomas. He had to bring that one back out. Houston guarded by Luth, gets a screen from Weatherly, fights through. Luth trails, tries to go for the block, misses on it. Good bucket for Dalen Houston as he powers past. Back within 1.
Dalen's got 6 in the third.
A tough shot right there as they put a floater on the left block by Winter, but it's no good. And a quick shot there for Ames in the shot clock. Interesting to see that one. Here's Prince inside. Good move. Oh, there's a foul. He's going to be helped out. Prince kind of lost the basketball inside, and Nick Courtney is going to pick up his 3rd foul of the game right here. As that one comes inside, and just a good, that's the kind of thing that Prince does. He forces you to get off your feet, and that helped him out right there.
Yeah, and Courtney has had a good game, but he doesn't have the foot quickness to go with him. And Prince has struggled from the line here tonight after being 7-7 Tuesday night.
We talked him up earlier tonight, how he's improved at 73%, but so far tonight, he's 1 of 5 at the stripe. This one to tie the game. And he will not.
Bobcats are 1 of 7 tonight from the line.
Tough go of it at the line. This is a game where you have to make those. Those will end up being a difference maker at the end. Capello comes up with a steal. He's held by Luth. And Luth is going to pick up his 3rd of the night. That's a big one. He's going to hit the bench.
Yeah, Bobcats' defensive intensity. We talked about it at the beginning of the game. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man, and you've got to match them with that intensity. Bobcats defensively have been very, very good, matching Ames step for step.
Frank Keller will check in for Luth. So this is a spot where the Bobcats need to take advantage of right here with Luth off the floor. Prince Jala did check out. Jackson Eisenbarth is back into the game. As we approach the 4th quarter here, 49 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Capello just outside the right block. Misses that shot, rolls off the iron, no good. Keller got the rebound. Quickly up in transition are the little Cyclones. They'll dribble it back out, give it to Poe out on the right wing, guarded by Giannetto. 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So the Cats will get one more possession here in the 3rd quarter. In a 1-point game. Cats were down by 5 at halftime.
Great defense by Drake.
5 on the shot clock. Forced the shot. That one's not going to be good. Houston with the rebound. Clear out. 3 seconds. 2. Giannetto trying to get the foul to go there. No foul is called. Ball rolls out of bounds. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Cats trail by 1 as we head to the 4th quarter at Ames.
Doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown. With their 2 full swing simulators, anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at our indoor golf simulator. With 80-plus golf courses to choose from. Visit wanderingcreekgolf.com for more information.
Bobcat Nation, this is Jackson Eisenbarth, and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
4th quarter is a good one. It's a 1-point game on Harrison Barnes Court. We begin the 4th quarter next right here on KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Prince Jala and you're watching Bobcat Basketball at KFJB-TV.
Start up the fourth quarter. Eisenbarth, Giannetto, Capello, Weatherly, Houston, the 5 of the floor for your Marshalltown Bobcats. Lucas Luth playing with 3 fouls is back into the game. Also with 3 fouls, Nick Courtney. But I think Ames knows Luth, a pivotal player. And with 2 fouls to give, with 8 minutes to go, he's back into the game. Poe dribbles in, almost travels as he loses his footing. Winter at the free throw stripe, picks up the dribble. Back to Poe. Nobody stepped in to help out Giannetto. And Poe with an easy bucket, 3-point lead.
Poe's got that runner back body, just able to get his shoulder past Giannetto and right to the rack.
Can he tie it up? No, he will not. Off the left side of the iron, Keller beats out Weatherly for the rebound.
Bobcats have to have a good defensive possession here.
Houston trying to swipe at the shot from Poe, but I think we're going to have a foul before the shot. Foul on Giannetto. They're going to rule that a shooting foul.
Yeah, they're going to say when he went up that Giannetto wasn't set. Shooting is not the strength of Poe's game.
Free throw's no good. Poe, an 83% free throw shooter, though. But from the floor, 28. Right. Second one, no good as well. Houston gets a really nice rebound on the missed free throw.
I was putting it out there. Just Bobcats another chance to get this down to 1 or tie it.
A lot on the line in a conference game in the Iowa Alliance North here tonight in Ames. Capello was trying to feed it to Eisenbarth, but Eisenbarth was kind of posting up left block and miscommunication there. Prince Jal is back into the game. Weatherly will check out.
Yeah, you'd like to see Jackson kind of flare out there to be where he is most effective, and it's that corner 3. Bobcats can't say they don't have and haven't had many opportunities to get this game tied or take the lead.
Keller skies one in to Luth, but he steps out of bounds. And it's a turnover on the Little Cyclones. That's the thing. Poe can kind of set some guys up. Maybe he can have a nice drive and a scoop and score every now and then, but it's really the Lucas Luth show out here for Ames here tonight, and he's really putting on a game.
Yeah, he's done about everything for the Little Cyclones.
Capello can't get that one. It hits off the iron on the near side, and Ames gets the rebound into the front court. Poe will now touch it. Giannetto guarding on him. Hand off to Winter up high. Picks up the dribble, kicks out near side. That's the thing. Ames tries to flash something like they're going to do something, and then they back it out.
Great defense by Dalen. That's a 5-second, no timeout.
Timeout's going to be called. They'll have 4 seconds on the shot clock when we come back. It's 32-29. Cats down on the road in Ames.
Choose Marshalltown Community College for your education.
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Rogelio Soran and you're watching Bobcat Basketball on KFJB-TV.
32-29. 4 seconds on the shot clock for the Ames Little Cyclones, but Dalen Houston has been superb on the defensive side in a tough matchup against Lucas Luth tonight, Dylan.
Yeah, he came to play. Dalen has not taken a second off this court, and this second half, he's been the best player on the court.
Inbound to Keller, drives in, takes a late shot, hits the iron, no good. Swatted out of there by Eisenbarth. Houston comes up with it. Cats can tie with a 3. There's a kick by Keller, but a hold's going to be called first inside. Jamison Poe. And a mismatch. He's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, Poe's about 5'6", Dalen's 6'4".
Why not, right?
Eisenbarth wide open.
Not on his game here tonight. Giannetto on Poe. Here he goes. Trying to score. Use the glass. Just a good hesitation to lean away from Giannetto. Make sure he doesn't get a piece of it. It's back to a 5-point game.
You're going to have to bring a helper there. Carter's trying on defense, but he's a smaller guy. Poe's got him in thickness, and you're going to have to bring a second defender.
Jala against Luth. Travel. Turnover on the Bobcats. I'd like to see turnover numbers because I definitely know we're losing that category.
Yeah, this is danger zone for the Bobcats. Down 5, 4.5 to go.
Turnovers and rebounds. Bobcats lost in both the games last year. Coach said in the pregame that was a key to victory here tonight. And so far, unfortunately, I think they've been pretty on par rebounding-wise, but not turnover-wise.
Yeah, Bobcats done great on the glass, not so much.
Giannetto stopped the drive of Poe around the perimeter. They'll go back to the near side and come back to the top of the key. Winter pulls up. I think it was on the line there. That's a 2. It is a 2, 36-29, but back to a 7-point game just like that.
Yeah, Bobcats have been down big at points and have always come back with a run. They need one desperately here.
Under 4 to go in Ames.
He's
15 on 10 now on the shot clock. The Prince, Giannetto 3, long range off the back of the iron. Luth with the rebound. They're going to come up with a stop here.
Yeah, and Dalen hasn't touched the ball offensively in a scoring position in about 4 turns.
Houston will pick up a foul as he's guarding on Luth. And that will be number 2 tonight on Dalen Houston. 14 foul, shooting foul, 2 for Luth.
Yeah, this was the measuring stick game, and if this game was going to be in the 60s, I think Marshalltown was going to be in the driver's seat. Ames has got it right down where they want it. That kind of boa constrictor defense down in the 30s.
This is a guy you don't really want at the line trying to finish it off. An 82% free throw shooter in Lucas Luth. Ames a 77 overall percent free throw shooting team as Jala has checked out. Weatherly back into the game. And both are good, and Luth makes it a 9-point game.
Bobcats are going to have to get threes and get stops.
Timeout, Cats. 3:20 to go in this one here tonight on Harrison Barnes' floor. Coming up after the game, we will name our Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill Player of the Week, which each week they give out a free pizza to the Bobcat Player of the Week. That's right, we named that after the game here tonight. Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill of Marshalltown, open for dine-in or to go visit them pre or post-game. We'll also talk with head coach Michael Apple after this one. All right, crunch time, 9-point game, 3:20 to go.
Yeah, really what you're going to have to do, can you get it into the lane, Eisenbarth flare to the corner, or you have Kapayu kick it back out. That's really where you're going to have the opportunity to score. And then defensively, you cannot allow second chance opportunities. You've got to get stops.
29 on the shot clock here as that timeout was taken early on in the possession for the Bobcats. Weatherly drives to the free throw stripe, kicks back to Capello, and now Giannetto at the top of the key. Gets it into Houston. Luth guarding. Takes it back at him, loses the basketball out of bounds. Turnover, Cats.
I think Luth had a cramp or something.
These two teams will meet again in about a month on February 7th in Marshalltown.
Nice play by Jackson. Jackson's been pretty good defensively here tonight.
Houston for three in the corner. No good. Eisenbarth poked it away, but Keller comes away with the rebound. 2.5 minutes to go. Houston out high, guarding on Will Thomas. Down low to Luth. Puts the hammer down, extends the lead to 11.
And
that's a back crusher.
Yeah, what Luth did really well is he walked Weatherly up the lane, so he gave a great position for them to lob the ball over.
Eisenbarth gets a big three from the near side corner. Back to within 8. Under 2 minutes to go. This is the difference where the shot clock does make a difference. This is where Ames could try to milk this thing away and not even give yourself a shot. But the Cats do have an opportunity to maybe try to get themselves back in if they get a stop right here and get a bucket on the other end. Keller up high. Vance Downs barking it out. He didn't want anything to be done until 10 seconds, and now they'll go to work.
Great hedge.
5 seconds. Shot comes up short. That's going to be a shot clock violation, and that's a great job defensively right there on Ames, who is going to push in the final 10 seconds of that shot clock to get something. But in an 8-point game with 1:16, it's back to the Bobcats.
Yeah, you get a bucket quick. There is enough time in this to extend the game and be able to keep attacking.
Yeah, Giannetto with a drive that maybe shouldn't have happened. As Frank Keller got a piece of that one, and it's back into the front court for Ames with 60 seconds. And a foul's going to be called on the Bobcats. Giannetto, his third of the game.
Yeah, when Giannetto's driving on that and you have 3 Ames defenders, you have to drive to kick. You're not driving looking to score. You're driving to get an open passing lane to allow that open 3.
So 60 seconds left in this one, 40-32, and as the Cats are 7-1 on the season. And if score remains like this will be their first conference loss as they come into the night at 2-0 in the Iowa Alliance North.
Yeah, Bobcat fans, the road was always going to go through Ames, and it just is. Yes, we are down Trey Brooks. From all that we understand, he should be back here relatively soon. It's not a season ending or anything. So they're definitely a big missing link for the Bobcats, but we knew we weren't going to walk into Ames and just do what we wanted. And when you start out down 10-0, you have these big lulls from scoring. It really becomes difficult with Prince only having 3 points here tonight, being 1 of 7 from the line. We just didn't do all the things we needed to put ourselves in advantageous situations. We're still only down 8, a minute to go. Crazier things have happened.
It's interesting who they've lost to and who they've beat this year. I thought their non-conference schedule pretty tough.
Yeah.
Both the Ankeny schools, Valley as well in there. So, but, boy, it's just hard to not think Ames is definitely going to be one of those top teams to contend with in the Iowa Alliance North this year. Eisenbarth tries to get the ball away. A jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow with the Bobcats with 52 seconds in the game. 8-point game here.
That's Eisenbarth's second block on Luth tonight, which is
not who we would have suspected was blocking Luth's shot.
And he didn't jump either time. That was Luth coming down to Eisenbarth.
Right wing three is no good for Capello. Rebound Ames, reach in foul. Giannetto is fourth.
Bobcats had 3 guys treat Drake's shot like it was artwork in the Louvre. They just stood there and watched it. They didn't go after it.
Bobcats will get a substitution here. Rogelio Sarin will check in. Bobcats will huddle. Coming up after the game, it's the Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. We'll get you stat recap from tonight and also have our post-game chat with head coach Michael Apple, all brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services. We'll also get you a regional scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank, coming up in our Locker Room Report, as well as a fairly light night on a Thursday night around the state of Iowa. But I think Bobcats and fans will be going home disappointed here tonight. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah.
Got to a 1-point game. Bobcats never actually took the lead here tonight, did they?
We got a tie. It was to that point.
Yeah.
We had these great opportunities.
Had a free throw to take the lead and couldn't get it.
Yep, exactly. So it's just Bobcats have had chances, and they just couldn't get over the hump. As you're looking at really with Prince's, you could tell he was just gassed. Eisenbarth was the one coming out, but Prince took himself out because he was so gassed, and that's one of the things, getting your feet back in that second half, where the Bobcats also had a long window of not playing.
And Sarah's going to pick up the foul here.
And it's going to be a 1-and-1 for the Cyclones.
Little Cyclones into the bonus there on that foul by Sarin. Giannetto back in as he has 4 fouls in the game. Just an off night. 32 points for the Cats here tonight. Well below their average of 63 points per game, and I know you touched on it earlier there as Poe knocks down the first free throw to earn the second one, but Cats want to score a little bit more than this, that's for sure. That's not going to be their type of game. They would like to force Ames into more shots.
Yeah,
because Ames is not going to get in the track meet.
No, and in their previous loss to Urbandale, Bobcats scored 34 points in that loss.
Straight on, Giannetto banks that one in. 6-point game with 25 seconds left, and a hold's going to be called.
And again, it's a 1-and-1 here. It's just the 8th team foul. Poe's back at the line.
Capello committed the foul there. That's his second of the night. As Poe, so far tonight, 1 of 3 at the line.
Still a big free throw here, as right now it's just a 2-possession game for the Bobcats.
And the first one is no good. On the 1-and-1, Giannetto back down the court. Capello, 3! Oh, wow, that would have been a game changer. The 3 just rimmed out, and it almost was a 4-point play.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, that was about as close as it comes. Second foul of the night on Jack Winter. Oh.
That's a big one.
Capello, his first free throw of the night. It's no good, and sometimes you take for granted just how good Capello is at the line, an 86% free throw shooter.
Again, Bobcats 1 of 8. Now 2 of 9 from the free throw line.
Five-point game to cut it to a 4-point game.
Still think you shoot to make here. Next foul will be a 1-and-1.
There you go. Well, Thomas is going to be fouled. He has not shot a free throw coming into this game here tonight. So that's key. As the foul's going to come in on Capello, his second of the night.
Yeah, the freshman put the freshman on the line here in a money position and a 1-and-1.
I mentioned it. The Bobcats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missed free throws. You make those, you're leading right now.
Yep. That's as crazy.
You make half of them, you're tied.
Yep. That's a big man right there. Freshman kid coming in first free throw of the year. Knock it down in a big, big situation.
He backed away from the free throw like he was pretty nervous. And both are good.
Nervous.
Not that nervous. Back to a 6-point game. Giannetto over the midcourt stripe. Dribbles in. Takes a three over Keller. Rebound. Eisenbarth. Put back. He is fouled?
Yeah, he's fouled and went up.
All right, fouled as he went up for that one. Foul's going to come in on Will Thomas, so 2 for Eisenbarth.
You go to make the first. You have to miss the second, get a bucket right away, and then foul. It's a lot to do in 5.4 seconds, not scientifically impossible.
So the first is good. And a timeout's going to be called by the Bobcats as they try to decide exactly what they want to do.
And my guess is that Coach called it there to talk about trying to miss this here, to get because it goes against your natural propensity. You want to make something. It's hard to try to miss something. And so, but they want to set that up, and they're not only calling a timeout for that, but they want to set up, okay, we miss it, we get a make, this is the type of pressure, this is how we want to foul. Miracles can happen. 5.4 Bobcats did a lot of things you can be proud of. I thought Dalen Houston, about midway through that second quarter, just decided, you know what, I'm as good as you, Lucas Luth, and he's played just as well as Luth, if not better, from that moment on. Luth just dominated that first quarter.
Well, the Bobcats called the timeout, and they knew their game plan right away, and Ames is still thinking things over here. We're still waiting on them.
Well, the miss and make right after is a lot easier if Ames just stays over on their bench, so I actually like this.
But this is what the shot clock has presented, an opportunity for the Cats to get back into this one. Free throw was missed, and 3.5 seconds left in the game. A foul. Oh,
he traveled.
They called a travel on Luth.
Yeah, you want to dive to the bucket, look for a back pick and something going to the rim. And a terrible pass.
And Giannetto throws this one away. Poe comes up with it. That'll be the final score. 43-38. Cats fall on the road. Only their second loss of the year. 7-2 now. Ames back to 500, a mark of 4-4. Ames is now 4-1 in Iowa Alliance North Conference play. Bobcats are now 2-1 in conference play. We're headed to the locker room report from Ames and Harrison Barnes Court right here on KFJB-TV.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Coming up, post-game statistics, a check of the area scoreboard, and post-game reaction. The Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Well, disappointing loss here tonight for the Bobcats, 43-38 on the road. Things got tight late. They end up losing by 5. That's what they trailed by at halftime as well. They trailed by 5, but Ames so tough at home that this one was kind of hard to come back in, and you got to give credit. The Bobcats just clawed all night long. They were down by 11 in the fourth quarter, but come back to get it within 5.
Yeah, you really look at it, it's just down to a couple things. They turn the ball over too much. Bobcats shoot 74% from the line the year. Tonight, 3 of 11. So if you shoot 7 out of 11, this game's going into overtime. You shoot 8 out of 11 like you normally do, this game is an overtime game. And the fact is, Prince Jala had 3 points. Bobcats didn't play their best and still had opportunities, but my goodness, just let one get away here in the new court, but seems to be an old result of when we traveled down to Ames.
Yeah, Prince with 4 tonight. I really thought that was really the difference maker here tonight, because he did a few good things defensively, but also at the line here tonight, he went just 1 of 6 and had a field goal in that first half, and so it's one of those things where he had 4. Don't question me.
He's 1 of 5 from the line and 1 field goal. 1 plus 2 is 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he's 1 of 6 from the line, plus 1 field goal.
Like
so
I said,
2 plus 1 is 3.
Oh, why did I write 3 or 4?
It's all about the quick math, buddy. All about the quick math.
It's getting late, names. All right, 8 for Carter Giannetto, 3 for Braden Weatherly. Prince Jolly with 3.
There we go.
6 for Drake Capayu. Jackson Eisenbarth with 7. And Dalen Houston finishes with 11, including a great defense here tonight. Jack Winter with 7. Jamison Poe with 9. 17 for Lucas Luth, as he just showed what a special player he is. 6 for Nick Courtney, and all those points also followed an assist that was given to Lucas Luth, because he laid it up on the doorstep for him. Anyway, that's the final stat line here tonight. We're going to talk with Coach. We'll also name our Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill Player of the Week coming up right here on the Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV.
And save for your child to go to college. But medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
How can you help Marshalltown High School and enjoy a mouth-watering burger at the same time? By ordering the Bobcat Burger at Legends American Grill. 2 quarter-pound patties with crisp bacon strips, sautéed onions, and melted American cheddar, jack, and Swiss cheeses on top of fresh shredded lettuce on a toasted bun. It's absolutely delicious. $1 from every Bobcat Burger sold is donated by Legends to Marshalltown High School activities. So, enjoy a Bobcat Burger and help MHS. The Bobcat Burger, another exclusive from Legends American Grill in Marshalltown.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into the Locker Room Report right here on KFJB-TV, all presented by, of course, Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. Well, it's time to name our Player of the Week, all brought to you by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill in Marshalltown, open for dine-in or to-go. Visit them pre- or post-game. You know, earlier this week on Tuesday, the Marshalltown Bobcat boys got a win on the road at North, and then here tonight, Dale and Houston had a great game as well. Played great defensively, and 11 points for the Marshalltown Bobcats. He's our runner-up here tonight. I'm going to give it to a lady who made an impact here tonight in a losing effort, unfortunately, but we were really impressed, and we hope that the girls continue to, just kind of build. I know it's a process for them, but Georgia Jansen really impressed me here tonight in the ladies' game as she's our Player of the Week.
Yeah, and well-deserved. The 5'11 lefty freshman has a lot of good basketball in front of her.
Yeah, she definitely does, as she led the Bobcat ladies in scoring with 5 points earlier tonight. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk to head coach Michael Apple right here on the Locker Room Report on KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. This city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
Why choose Marshalltown Community College for your education?
A quality education.
Hands-on career training.
Convenient on-campus living.
One-on-one attention from my instructors.
Earning my AA degree and transferring to university, all while saving money.
Why was MCC the right choice for me? The great student activities and the friends I met.
2 convenient locations and the option to take online classes.
The right choice is MCC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into the Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. Now time for our Laurel Diesel Services post-game chat with head coach Michael Apple. Coach, we mentioned it. It's a measuring stick game against the Ames Little Cyclones. They've had a pretty good test of early season games. Coming into this one, you knew that Lucas Luth was going to be the man for them. He led Ames with 17 points here tonight, did a lot of good things defensively, but to counter that, Dalen Houston did a lot of really nice things. It might have been one of his best defensive performances that we've seen. He has 11, but I guess what was your message to the team after this one? I know a hard-fought game, but just didn't come out on the other end.
Yeah, it's just one of those games we could never get in a rhythm. They kind of switched it up defensively and went to zones on, made shots, and it was one of those deals where we just seemed like we couldn't get in a good rhythm, couldn't kind of figure out where the ball needed to go at times, and just never could really get it going in that sense. So they're a good defensive team. Obviously, Luth made a huge impact on the game, and he had probably at least over 5 blocks inside there. So we were just a little sped up, I think, at the beginning, and just couldn't get it quite going. Couldn't ever quite get it going.
You guys were down early on here. I think it was 7-0, and then you came back on a 6-0 run, and then they went on a little bit of run. You went on a 9-0 run from the end of the first half into the second half. You guys really started out. What was kind of the key adjustment that you thought really helped you get tied up in the third quarter with Ames?
Yeah, we made a few adjustments just offensively and put in some things where we could get our guys, some open shots, and they knocked them down and got the ball inside a few times. And got some stops that helped us, obviously, when we're getting stops and able to go, and then now they're in they're in man. So that was kind of the few adjustments we made.
Mm-hmm. This was their kind of game. I mean, they want this kind of game. They want a low scoring affair. Is there anything that you can – I know you probably don't want to tip your cap too much or anything of that nature, but knowing next time to be able to kind of maybe speed things up, get this game a little bit higher, because I doubt they're a team that wants to get going back and forth, because it's Lucas Luth and a bunch of just other guys out there a little bit. I know there's some contributors, but really when you get down to it, it's him, because he sets everybody else up too. And
they do a good job of running their stuff, and they're patient, and they get kind of what miss the matchup they want, and they're going to try and drive it, and they did a good job tonight of doing that. Luth had it going early, and then I thought Poe 14 hurt us a lot driving to the rim. We just had no answer for him at times, and he was getting to the rim way too much on us.
Yeah, here tonight, Jack Winter didn't really do a whole lot. He did some in the second half. He had 0 points in the first half. Drake Capello continues to play that great defensive game, and so it's just I know you're without Trayshawn Brooks here tonight. I kind of feel like if you had that one extra beat, do you feel like that would have made a little bit of a difference?
He's our point guard, and he gets us organized, and he does a lot of good things for us, puts pressure on the defense, obviously. You've said it time and time before that he's, one of the top assist, leaders in the state, and there's a reason for that. So that's obviously somebody we're missing, but, I thought we could have easily won that game without him tonight. We just missed some opportunities, and biggest thing here is in this low-scoring game is we went 5 for 14 from the free throw line.
Yeah,
I mean that's tough to win if you can't make free throws.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. That we talked so much about how Prince has improved on the free throw shooting, and it was like we gave the broadcasters jinx just a little bit, just because it was one of those off nights from the free throw line. You're going to have some time to kind of think about this one and get back Monday. You're going to be at home against Cedar Rapids Jefferson, and preparing for that one. We'll talk to you then, Coach. Thanks for the time tonight.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that is head coach Michael Apple. That is our Locker Room Report. Post-game visit with Coach, all brought to you by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned qualified diesel mechanics. This is KFJB-TV.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Golf doesn't end when the weather gets cold at Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown. With their 2 full-swing simulators, anything you can do at an outdoor golf course, you can do at our indoor golf simulator. With 80-plus golf courses to choose from, visit wanderingcreekgolf.com for more information.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into the Locker Room Report here tonight. A scoreboard update, which is all brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames State Center and in West Des Moines. Earlier tonight, the Marshalltown girls basketball team fell 34-12 to Ames.
Yeah, on the guys' side, Sioux City East took care of Fort Dodge. They beat them 75-34. Fort Dodge has just really struggled this year. Bobcats will see them twice in the rest of the season. And then out west, Bellevue West in Nebraska beat Council Bluffs Lincoln 57-46. We're giving you scores from multiple states here.
We're worldwide. Prestige worldwide.
That's right.
On KFJB-TV.
Equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com. Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. Kind of a weird feeling. We had a Tuesday, Thursday game. Now we got a Monday game next week. It's going to be a little bit of a busy week next week.
Yeah, it's Monday, Tuesday, coaches show on Bobcat Live on Thursday, and then we got a Friday. We got a 3-day weekend, don't know what to do. It is a weird vibe, and I have to go to work tomorrow, which I don't love to do after the last game of the week.
No, that's for sure. I'm used to a doubleheader on a Friday.
That's right.
But it's Thursday if you think about it, right here on KFJB-TV.
Shoe Fit in Marshalltown, you can find the right shoe for every occasion with a wide variety of top quality brands. Brown Shoe Fit carries the finest in footwear for both men and women with a large selection of athletic, dress, comfort, work boots, and European footwear, carrying multiple sizes and widths to ensure the best fit for you. Their expert, friendly staff is available to give you a personalized experience and find the right shoe for your needs. Stop in today at Brown Shoe Fit, 10 East Main Street in downtown Marshalltown.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
Welcome back into the Locker Room Report right here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis. It's all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. All right, Dylan, so Monday night will be our next broadcast coming up as the Marshalltown Bobcats will face off against the Cedar Rapids Jefferson Jayhawks inside the Roundhouse. Pregame at 7:15. Tip-off is at 7:45. What are you looking forward to in that one?
Well, one of the things we saw Cedar Rapids Jefferson in football took care of them handily. I really think the Bobcats have got to get back on winning ways. Get that week started, because last time we had a 3-game week, we lost that third game. So I really like to see us get a rhythm, be able to have some subs in there, save our legs a little bit. But I really think the sky's still a limit for the Bobcats. Don't let one loss become 2.
And the thing that I really am looking forward to is that this time when we play Cedar Rapids Jefferson, we'll have video.
And
play-by-play,
You get play-by-play, you get video, you get to see a Jensen
You get all
Ford
the
ad,
things.
You get all the
things.
ads.
Yeah, that's
and
for
our
sure.
face.
Yes. That's coming up on Monday night right here on KFJB-TV. You're watching the Locker Room Report right here on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
It's the Friday Showcase on KFJB-TV.
One final time at Harrison Barnes Gymnasium. It is the Marshalltown Bobcats falling to the Ames Little Cyclones 43-38. That is the final score from here on a Thursday night on the Friday Showcase. For Dylan Doze, I'm Brandon Lewis. Thanks so much to our producer Todd Steinkamp tonight, Jesse McMeyer. also known as DeMeyer, as well as Keith Stewart on the camera work here tonight. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. I'm Brandon Lewis. We'll talk to you Monday night right here on KFJB-TV.
Today's game was brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Assured Partners, Legends American Grill, Jensen Ford, Sports Plus, Sports Medicine, Edward Jones, Zach Wall, Capone and Brown, Wayward Social, Zeno's, McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, Pence Appliance and TV, Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown Community College, The Embers, Marshalltown, Bruin Manufacturing, Ken's Transmission, Brown's Shoe Fit, Central State Bank, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill, Top Crafters, Marshalltown Hy-Vee.